Mega, mega love shout outs. Mega, mega love shout out. Hello, you all. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Charms Lifestyle channel. How are you all doing today? I am great. As you can see, I'm great. So, how are you doing today, guys? Let me know. And I see my super chatter, Bobby John. Thank you, Bobby John, for that super chat. Bobby John or Bobby Jean Lane TV. Thank you for the super chat. Welcome back to my channel, Jonah. Welcome back to my channel. Maricel, thank you for coming also. Moderator Dean Divine, thank you too for coming to Charms Lifestyle channel. Annalie, I see you. I see you, Annalie, and I see you, Maria. Thank you all for coming back. And Manlin, I see you too. So, tell me, guys, how are we all doing? I'm doing great, Bobby John. I'm going to pin my Super Chatters link. So let me find her, Bobby John. Bobby Jean Lane TV. Bobbie Jean Lane TV. Just a minute, guys. I'm dropping my Super Chatters link to pin it. Vibes with the Thompson family. Hello, Cham. Welcome back. How are you, Vibes? You see you. I'm gonna tell you one to you. You know, so when they meet me over TikTok and you never come, me no have no communication for you. Me do a TikTok live with you and you never over there. So me need a contact for your Vibes. And thanks for the welcome back. Hello, everyone in the chat says Vibes. So Vibes, not today, but maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna stay right here and start one. Okay, I'm gonna do that because guess what? I know that I have you on IG, but when I tried to share the link to IG, it was not giving me the option to share it to IG. But I had the option to WhatsApp, but because I didn't have you on WhatsApp, but so we need a link. I'll EZWTV over the two, So we are gonna do it now. So I will definitely message you on IG for you to give me that number. So guys, welcome back. And as you see, I don't have a topic today. We can talk about anything. anything at all that comes up, we will talk about it. If you want to talk about me, that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. If you want to talk about you, that's still not a problem. Anything you want to talk about, anything, okay? So, in the meantime, can I get a share out, please? And think of something that you would want us to talk about. Okay? Okay, guys, I have 2 million people watching me at this present moment. As for me, guys, I am okay. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. I'm better than before. And I must say, praise be to the famous Almighty. Yes, I am okay. 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 So, who do I have here with me? I have 3 million people here with me, but I don't know who these persons are. I know Thompson is here. Can I know who the other two are, please? Hello, can I? And if there is anyone in the chat who do not have my pin link, please, can you support my pin link? That's my super chatter for the day. So can we get a support to my pin link, please, if you have not yet? Whoa, I saw you one vibes. Hello, you take too long to reach that toes, you know, 2 day me take for reach mine, you know. 2 day me take for reach mine. And I true me waste time make me take 2 day. And in no time I reach 2,000. I reach 3,000. I look like the people them take it back. And true me not active over there right now. But don't worry. When me do the video, them I have them save in a draft. When me ready for post, me just a post. So can I know who the other two persons are? Keisha. Keisha in the building. Keisha in the Keisha, what's up? I haven't seen Keisha for quite a while, even though I was not here either. So Keisha, honey, how are you doing today? Much love charms and the chat. Hello. Keisha says that. Keisha says that. Keisha says that. And mega love shout out MJ. How are you doing today? Thank you all for coming back to my channel. I thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And Keisha says, Thompson family, much love. And Keisha says, much love, MJ. And Hazley say, hi, Mom Charms. How are you, Hazley? Thank you all for coming back over to my channel. Good morning, everyone in the chat, says Yards Food. And welcome back to the channel, Yards Food. How are you doing today? As for me, I'm doing great. Better than the last time. I'm doing real fine. I can't complain. And Yard Food says blessing. And Keisha says, and Vibe says, hi Keisha, hello Mom Charms. Says Lynn, welcome back, Lynn, welcome back. Vibe says team happy. So, guys, as I said before, if you weren't here, I don't have a topic. Well, it's good to know that you're doing good. I'm good, just getting ready for it. Okay. And yes, I see all the comments, even though I can't respond to all of them yet. I'm trying, but there are so much, but I'm still trying. And I thank each and every one who took the time out to come over and say what they have to say. And thanks be to you all. And maybe you, hey, Keisha, no easy, you know, and welcome back to the channel, Lynn. And Keisha says that I am Okay, and you may love your exercise and the machine on your street side, lol. Yes, that's my workout spot. That's my workout spot where I go to do my workouts. And I wasn't even going there that day, but I ended up there and decided that I was gonna give you that video, so I did it. And it's worthwhile after all, isn't it? So thanks again, Keisha. Yes, more than yes, more than a week not go to YT. Okay, so Hazley said more than a week she have not been to YT, ma'am. We move. Oh, you relocate, and only now I put. Oh, so you relocate to another house and you just get Wi-Fi. Okay. Anyway, I thank you so much for coming back. I miss your topic, mom. Okay, I have topics, but because I have not been here for so many days, I say I will just come out today without a topic because I don't know what the audience will be like, being that I was missing for some days. But definitely, I'll give you a topic tomorrow because I have some very interesting topics, you know. So I'll definitely come with a topic tomorrow. And let me give you the good news. For next week, I will only do live streaming from Monday and Tuesday. And the reason for this, I will be going to Paris. I will be spending 4 days in Paris. So for those 4 days, I will not do live streaming. So I will try to get as much as I can to put together to bring it to you on videos. So that's the reason why I will not do the streaming, because in that time I should be on the outside searching for things to bring to you on videos. Okay? So, but definitely everything will go back to normal after. Much love to each and every one. New team happy, says Keisha Coley. And Keisha says again, please remember, guys. And guys, if you're in the chat and you have not yet connected to my pin link, who is my first super chatter for the day, please do. Please connect to my super chatter. The link is pinned. Thank you. She's my first super chatter before I even start the live. So please, let's show her some love, okay? Please remember to thumbs up as you all enter. And if you can share out the stream, please do so. And thanks. My Keisha said that, My Keisha said that. So Hazley said, mega love shout out, Keisha. So if you have anything that you want us to talk about, feel free. Just raise the topic. If you want to talk about me, that's okay with me. If you want to talk about yourself, that's okay with me. Anything you want to talk about, that's fine with me. Okay? So I see Rosalie is here with us one more time. Mega love shout out, Mommy Charms from Rosalie. How are you doing, Rosalie? And thank you so much for coming back over to my channel. And I see my sister in the building. Hello, my sister. How are you doing? No, Gail, I want you to do me a favor. You see the link that I have pinned? I don't know if you can see it. Look right under the box where I am sitting, where you see my name is in yellow. I am asking you to click on that link and it will take you straight to the page that is pinned. And please subscribe to that channel for me. Leave her a comment and tell her where you're coming from and because that's my first super chatter for the day. So let's show her some love. So Vibe said, little, that's the name. Gail, much love. Hello, says Keisha. Okay, my sister says she's fine, but she's just in pain. Age come with pain, miss. Age come with pain. Just joking. Okay, look right under the box where I am sitting here. You see that yellow line there? I pinned the link there. Just touch the link right here. Just touch it. And it will take you straight to the page that is pinned. Just watch a video. You can look for a very short video. You can stay in the video like for 5 minutes and subscribe to her channel. Leave her a comment. Give her the thumbs up. But you gotta watch the video before you subscribe. I think you know that already. And just put, you can at the end of the comment, you can just put hashtag. You know what that hashtag is, that number sign is the hashtag charms lifestyle, and she will know exactly where you're coming from. So just do me that favor, please. She's my super chatter for the day. Okay. Oh, your hip is paining you. You need to get it massaged. Where is your doctor? You don't have a doctor there with you? Virtual Hunt says vibes with the Thompsons family. So you don't have a doctor there with you, girl? You need to get your doctor. Call your doctor. Yes, Bobby. Yes, it's Bobby. So Keisha is saying that Gail should feel better soon. Gail soon feel better, Keisha. Our doctor soon come over and give her medication. Oh, you did bone. Okay. Oh, so this is something that you got to doctor for already? Laugh out loud, child, you something else, you know. So let me ask you something now. The doctor treat patients. She have her doctor, man. Her doctor soon come over, come give her medication, teacher. Right, Gail? So, guys, you don't have anything that you want us to talk about? Okay. So she's gonna do surgery on her hip. Okay. So you're not at work today? You're not at work today, Gail? Oh, I'm eating nuts. Peanuts. Okay. I think this is a yes that she's at work. And a yes that too the pain is that bad. Yes. Well, so painkiller don't help. Painkiller don't help. My patient walk. I don't understand that. Oh, your patient walk. So if you take painkiller, it don't help you. Because, oh yes, it is getting worse. Okay. So when will be the surgery? When you're going to do the surgery? Okay. Okay. Well, in the meantime, what will you do? It seems the pain is that bad. What will you do? Hmm? Okay. So when you go, you can tell them that you're feeling terrible pain and maybe they will speed up their near date. And Arlene is in the building saying, hello, Mommy Charms. Hello, Arlene. How are you today? Thank you for coming over. Okay, she says she just have to bear it. Okay. Well, I think you just have to continue working with the painkillers until Mega Love shout out from Arlene. Virtual hug from Arlene. And I see my Richie Rich is in the building. My member is in the building. Girl, I don't know if you can grab that one too for me. Anybody else will come up in the chat who give me super chats and who come up in green, you can connect with them. So Richie Rich, how are you doing? And Richie Rich says blessings to everyone in the chat. Oh, so Keisha says she only feel pain when she put it on weight. So Keisha, which part you put on the weight? You not look like somebody I put on weight to me, even though a long time you know see you. So me want to know which part you are put on the weight, Keisha. So Gail is saying, how is everyone here doing? And Arlene is saying, I'm fine, Mommy Charm. I just dropped by Mommy Charm. Okay, and thank you so much for dropping by, Arlene. I really appreciate the visit. And Richie is saying, Keisha baby. Keisha baby. Richie much love says Keisha. And Gail said the bones giant. And Keisha said it was her knees used to hurt a lot. Okay, right now, me think me have a hip pain too, but me don't know if I do it. Me don't know. We just need a doctor to confirm that to me because guess what? You see, the first 3 months when me do here when me just come here, I have one terrible pain in my foot, my foot bottom, that me have to walk by my 2 point, my heel can't touch the ground none at all, one of my foot. My right foot. My heel can't touch the ground none at all. I walk and limp because I have to tip. You know, when something run down your foot, how we walk until by some me walk everywhere me go. That people even take notice of it. Me go a doctor one day now. I went to the doctor one day, and the doctor says to me that it is my weight because I'm gaining weight. So I tell the doctor, I said, Doctor, I tend to disagree with you. That cannot be. Weight cannot affect anyone's foot like that for them to walk and tip. And he said yes, and he didn't give me medication. All he gave me was painkiller. So I went to a second doctor to get the second doctor's opinion. And when I went there, from I start to tell the doctor my problem, he stopped me and then he begins to tell me what I am feeling. And I tell him, he said that, you know what the doctor said? Madam, it's your weight, you're gaining. You know me could do not more than bust out a laughing at the doctor office. Because the first doctor tell me so. And me tell him say I tend to disagree with him and the second doctor's opinion is the same. So now I am having a terrible pain in my hip and it's the same right side, so I don't know. You understand? Because every time I go, I do checks and they said nothing. They have seen nothing. I don't know. So maybe what I need to do is to lose the weight. Me lose the weight after having my daughter. Oh, says Keisha. Okay. Make a love shout out, Mommy Charm from Sherd. How are you doing today, Sherd? Thank you for coming over. And Keisha says, do no, not anymore. Me not feel okay. Weight have a lot to do with everything because the body have to work harder. And yes, I think as we go right back to that, I think that is what is affecting my breathing too. Because since I've been here, you know how long asthma not trouble me? Let me tell you when before I come here, I can tell you the last time I have an asthma attack. That was like 2010. I have an asthma attack and I didn't have another one until 2018 when I came here. I noticed that I start having it again. So I definitely know that it's the weight. It's the weight. The breathing, it's the weight. So yes, we have to lose some weight. It's easy to gain, but it's hard to go away. Yeah, it is very hard to go away. Even though I see like my numbers are dropping, but not by big, but it have to start from somewhere. So I see my numbers are going down. So hopefully it will shrink, shrink, shrink until I go right back. Guys, look here. When I came here, I was wearing size 12. Now that I'm here, I'm wearing size 16. So just imagine. Virtual hug. Mary Grace is in the building. Welcome, Mary Grace. Welcome. Make a love shout out, Mommy Charm from Mary Grace. And Keisha said the trouble is the belly and what you put in your mouth. Yes, Keisha. Because that's where you're getting the first set of weight, in the tummy. And even if you try to lose the weight, that's the last place that is gonna lose it. Thanks, Doc, says Mary Grace. Yeah, that's the last place that, because even if you try to do, even if you try to do a weight loss, trying to lose the belly fat, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the place you're gonna start losing it from. That can be the last place to lose it, you know? So as you say, it's what you eat. Thumbs up done, says Mary Grace. Thanks for the thumbs up. So guys, come, let's find something to talk about. Nothing to talk about? Please remember to thumbs up as you all enter, and if you can share out the stream, please, and thanks. Keisha says that. Let me look on the phone. And I have not got a share. But anyway, so I have only two people here watching me, which is, I think it's Gail, Keisha, even though StreamYard lie like that sometimes. For me now, I'm going to talk a little about me now and my medication them that I got the other day. The medications that I got the other day, I thought that it was the same thing that I got before, but no. The medications that I got this time, they are totally different from what I got the last time. But there is a medication that I did not get because the pharmacy says that it is not in stock. It's a device. It's not tablets. Okay, Kisha says she's still here. Mm-hmm. It's not a tablet. I think based on what the pharmacist explained to me, it is a device that I don't know it. I don't know what it looks like. I am just saying what the pharmacist told me. She said after I blow in it, and when I blow in it, it will give me how me say this now? It tests my breathing to see if it is normal or if I'm breathing too hard. I can, just like how you would have the I think the machine that you use to test the blood pressure. I think it's something basically like that. So she said I will breathe in it and then I can know how hard I'm breathing. But guess what? They run out. She said they don't have it. She don't know if there's any other pharmacy have it, but I must try and get it because it's very good. So I'm gonna try and get it in the bill. I'm gonna see if I can get it in the bill. So Gail said, true, and I see Jumpet Francis in the building. Greetings, house, blessings to the chat, says Jumpet France. Keisha, mega love shout out, says Jumpet. Mega love shout out, Mommy Charms from Jian. Hello, Paul, says Jian. Keisha says Jumpet. Jumpet, much love, says Keisha. Good morning, everyone, says Jian. Team happy, says Jian. Blessings, everyone, says Jian. Jumpet, how are you doing? I miss you. Keisha said that. Keisha said that. Keisha said that. Keisha said that. Keisha. So, Jumpet, if you have not yet have my super chatter, her link is pinned. Can you do me the favor by connecting to her and she will return to you, please? And thanks. My super chatter, Bobby John Lane TV. So guys, can you please support my super chatter? If you have not yet done so. Look here, people, don't listen to Jumpet. Every time I see Jumpet, sick too. Keisha, I'm doing much better now. Praise Jesus, says Jumpet. Hello, Charm Hon. Hello, my darling Jordan. How are you doing today? How are you, Jordan? Let me know how you're doing today. I'm now gonna have yogurts, but these are not the ones to make me fat. These are the ones without sugar. John Fitch said, France ear no good. Let me tell you something. The same ear we blow a France, I blow everywhere. So you can't stay the top about France ear no good. So Jordan, are you still here? Because I know you just run in and run out. But if you're still here, can you please connect to my super chatter? The link is pinned. Leave her a brief message, hashtag charms lifestyle after the message, and she will get back to you, okay? If you have not yet got her, you can connect with her. Glad to hear, Jumpet. So happy for you, says Keisha. Much love, Jordan, says Keisha. Jordan, I move with your Liverpool. Manchester United from the womb to the tomb. So, Keisha, how have you been? So, guys, you don't have anything that you want to talk about? Oh, let me drop the link in the chat. Feel free to be on my platform. I'm okay. Thanks for asking, Jamfe. Jessica is in the building. Mega love shout out, Mommy Charm, says Jessica. How are you doing today, Jessica? And thank you so much for coming. How are you today? Let me know. Let me know how you're doing today, Jessica. Let's talk about money. Okay, not a problem. Whatever you want to talk about, it's not a problem. So let's talk about money. So raise the topic. What do you want to talk about money? What do you have to say about money? What's the topic? How to make money? Raise it, jump it. We will join. But Keisha Yaya and Tong appear money. So guys, in the chat, Jumpet need to know how he can make some money. I also want to know how I can use my channel to make money. So remember, I don't know everything about YouTube. I am still in a learning process. So if there's anyone listening to this chat and have any information that can help us so we can be better able to learn, I would so much appreciate them coming up on my platform and sharing their thoughts with us, because I really need to know. I need to know everything about making money on YouTube, so the information can't be too much. Oh, you don't have jacket, Jessica? And then I can pass this information on. Oh, sorry about that, Jessica. Okay, Jessica, sorry about not giving you the jacket. I didn't even realize that you don't have jacket. So yes, as I was saying, so yes, teach me so I can pass on this information to persons who do not know when they come to my streaming. Because that's what I do. I gain information because I have to help who don't know because someone helped me. So I have to do the same because unlike me who did not know everything until I learned the little that I know there are many more persons out there. You're welcome, Jessica. You're so welcome. I know there are many more persons out there who is in this situation too. So it's each one teach one. What you don't know, I can share it with you if I know, and what I don't know, you can share it with me if you know. So yes, let's talk about how to make money on YouTube. Is it money on YouTube, Jampet, or it's money everywhere? Let me know. Jampet, is it only making money on YouTube, or it's making money everywhere? Jampet raised the topic and then he disappears. Hmm? Jampet, why do I have tags on my videos? I don't know. So I guess you will be better able to explain it. So you need to come up on my platform and explain it. Okay, so I'm waiting for you. Let me drop the link one more time in the chat. That's a very good question because I don't know. You're better able learned than I am, Jamfet. So come on, guy. Don't be shy. Let's hear why we have super thanks on our videos. Based on my knowledge, just assuming if someone wants to support you, say no, like I'm streaming now, and someone wants to support me that did not get a chance to come in my live streaming, and they rewatch my videos and they like it, and if they want to leave me a donation, they can just use the super thanks, you know, which I think it's very good. And Keisha is laughing, and I see the thumbs up host says the technician mechanic. How are you, technician mechanic? How are you doing today? And thank you for coming back to my channel. And can you support my super chatter? The link is pinned. At the end of your comment, you can leave hashtag Charms Lifestyle and she will surely get back to you. Okay, the tech mechanic, and thank you so much for coming over again. So Jumpet is saying, sing for us. Me not have nobody lap for dance, you know. Oh, me forgot to lap dance in my own lap. Look here. Jumpet said me for sing for, hey, wanna see if me ever sing for Uno? Look here. The tech mechanic, can you come on my platform and sing for me, please? I hear you singing and it's very lovely. Can you come up on my platform and do us a song, please? Even one. Let's hear you. That's to the technician, mechanic. The tech mechanic. Can you come and do me a song, please? Hello. It seems as if he left. Gail, come sit down, make me lap dance in your lap. Maybe we get rid of PNM. Jump it. Come, jump it. Come up on the platform and make me hear you sing. Me sing alto and you sing soprano. Come jump it. Come to jump it. No, me and you go sing a song. Look here. Come and me sing a song together, jump it. Because that's going to carry me and you viral. Me can't sing. Me can't dance. Me go do a song. Me can't sing the song with Una watch me. So me go do the song for one video and post it on my channel. Jump it. I like you telling you. If me do one song put on my channel. All I wanna come listen to it because I want to hear how my sound. And no doubt about that. Right, Keisha? Yeah. Laptop on the lime green machine. Lap dance on the lime green machine. Seriously speaking, I don't know one song and post it. And when me do that song then, I make sure I premiere it. Cause all that wanna come listen and hear all my song. And me gonna premiere it. When me a premiere it, me gonna do it long because guess what? I want to watch where it go get because after I watch it the first time, I'm not gonna watch it back again. So me gonna premiere, make sure premiere it that it can get the amount of thumbs up. And then when we do that song, then now you're gonna hear people come and say, "Oh, what a lovely voice! What a lovely voice, mom! You can sing." Yeah, not a thing, no go so. Anyway, guys, seriously, nothing to talk about. Come on, jump it. Keisha, you don't have Keisha, you want to talk about cucumber? You understand? Keisha, why you don't do the cucumber challenge? Since you love cucumber, so you don't see one cucumber challenge I go around, Keisha. Why you not do it? I make the love doctor put it on our channel. Now, yeah, you see it there? You see you? Keisha, you need to do the cucumber challenge. But think that challenge that I get view because everybody wants Keisha the cucumber challenge. I make the love doctor put it up on our channel. I think I want to do it. I think I want to do that challenge there too. But I now peel my cucumber. I think so when you peel the cucumber, it take longer to eat off. Because the one slice where you have to take up and eat, when you jam your teeth in it and bite it, you bite more than a slice. So I'm gonna buy 2 cucumber and do that challenge. Keisha, you but you know, oh me that one they see them me that one tree woman sit down and eat the cucumber. No, cut it up. I'm cucumber go bust your charm and put your pan the map. Just tie it pan a string. Hello, Keisha. Just tie it on a string and hang it down so I have your mouth to eat. Hey, sell off. Jampete can do a cucumber challenge too, you know, come and see the man them a do cucumber challenge. You understand, Keisha? That's a good one. Jampete can do it too. Keisha, you know, think Jampete can do it. Jampete. Jampete. You can do a cucumber challenge, come and see the man them a do it, but the man them cut up for them cucumber. So how me gonna get the string through the cucumber, Keisha? Hmm? I think that's a good one. Keisha said with no hands. So come on guys, come, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Would you believe say I am sitting here 1 hour already? Who would believe that? I am 3 minutes away from 1 hour. So Jumpet, how comes you just look after breakfast at 4 o'clock? Hmm? Mm. I think you can just like um can find all the patching for board it because even the ice pick can use. Just run the ice pick to it. Same time you run the ice pick through it, you run the string with the ice pick through it because you have some strings, some rope where them use for tie up the chicken like then they seize it up and stuff. Can use one piece of them rope there. But me now know if it tie it up. I think that's a very good one, Keisha. That one will draw attention. That one will definitely draw attention. Especially the male. All of them would have come watch it, the male them. You know, somebody forgot school today. But guess what? Oh, you too, Mikhail. Oh, I am so happy that you are here. Good morning. I hope you are not in a hurry today. And thank you so much for coming over. I don't know if you have any lessons, any information for us today. I'm having peanuts. You want some? Come up on the platform and get it. These are the two out of order. You're too out of order, Keisha. So you be call. Are you busy today that you can't come and give us some more information? Wow, it's his day off today. Just how long will that take you? How long will that take you? Okay, good. I'm waiting for you. You see, I was here saying that if there is anybody who have any information that can give us to educate us on anything about YouTube, I would be grateful. And here he is here in the chat. Hello, Mystic. Mega love shout out to you. Hello, Charm from Mystic. How are you doing? Have you recovered yet, Mystic? Oh, she's not yet in. Hello, everyone in the chat, says Mystic. I'm coming through traffic, says Mystic. And Keisha says, Mystic, much love, hello. And are you ready? The link is in the chat when you are ready, okay? But I can drop it again. And guys, I notice I don't see anybody typing in charms in the chat. I told you guys before that Nightbot works all the time. All the time Nightbot works. Blessing says Keisha. Blessing says Mystic to Keisha. So, Mystic, are you in yet? So, guys, remember in the early stages, I told you guys that I can't edit. Keisha, do you remember that? I was having editing issues when I first started YouTube because I can't edit. And that's the reason why I took live streaming for it, because I couldn't edit. No. Guys, me need uno to give me my props for me editing. Me need uno to give me my props. Every video uno see me put out now and me edit it. And me are a professional, but every day I learn something new, and there are a lot more things that I wish to learn that I have not yet learned. And my guest is
Morning.
on the platform. Get your questions together, is my guest. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am so happy that you're here with us one more time today.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. And again, thank you for the opportunity to be using your platform.
So,
All right.
guys, if you
So,
have
good
any
morning.
question that you need to know, just throw it in the chat, and Cubicle will respond to them. Okay? Yes,
All right. So,
continue.
morning, everyone. My name is Kirkland Brown. I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 in a month. And I've been doing YouTube for about 6+ years now. It's been a very long and complicated relationship, but I've been enjoying every single second of it. I've spent 20 hours of my life basically on YouTube. The other 4 hours is sleeping. And
Mm.
whenever I'm not doing YouTube, I'm thinking about what to do next on YouTube. So YouTube is basically what I do. I live, eat, sleep, and breathe YouTube. Aside from YouTube, it's just day job and spend time with the family. But YouTube is always there in the back of my mind
Let me
for
go and
everything.
close that window. It's okay. You can continue.
All right. Aside from that, I spend whatever other free time I have creating content or helping other persons to get their channels or their content to the level that they would like to get them, because it's a bit more fun to see what people do when given power. So I try to give as much power to people as I possibly can. Right. Within the first 5.5 years, it took me that time to get from 0 to 1,000, but within that time, I've learned a lot and implemented a lot. And then after doing that, I got around I got a few hundred channels to 1,000 subscribers, got them monetized and everything. Then I decided to start using all the data that I've gathered from the research that I've been doing with all these channels to see if I could implement it to my channel. And within the next 6 months, I got from 1,000 subscribers to 6,000 subscribers. And I've been going on that trajectory ever since. So I'm expected to hit 10,000 by July,
Wow.
15,000 by September, and 25,000 by December.
Wow. This man have his target set. Good.
You have to set goals when you're on YouTube. You set three goals. There's the minimum expectation, there's the maximum expectation, and then there's the average expectation. Which for the maths head, you get the average when you take the lower number from the higher number. So you have to have like a realistic goal, which is like in X amount of time, if you keep doing this on at this level, you will get to this level on YouTube. And then there's art. If I push a bit more, put out a bit more videos or edit a bit better, try to change up the content, get in more trending topics, how much further could I get the channel? And then that would be the goal that you'd set after that. And then now there's a goal as in if you do the most, but it doesn't work out as much as you think it would, how far would the content actually go? And then that's where you get the average for that, which would be somewhere along the middle. So
Okay.
it's a bit complicated, but it's something to think about.
Okay. So my question, I have a question for you now. Okay. Say I post a video. No, right?
Yeah.
We know that for YouTube to push out your videos, you have to first reach your 100 views, right? No,
Not necessarily.
no.
There,
To
there's
get
a
it,
tr- there's a trick to it, but I'll get into it. So go ahead.
yeah. Well, maybe that's what I want to find out. I want to find out the trick to it because for your videos now to get further, to go further, what do we need to do?
Okay. All right. So that's a complete question.
Well, I don't know if you want to add more to it, but um fix it up for me, please.
Okay. All right. So I'm guessing the question is, after you've published the video, what should you do to get the video to get more views after you put the
Exactly.
video out? All right.
Exactly.
So there are a few things that you can do prior to putting the video out. Some things that you
Wait
can
there.
do.
Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me get my book on the pen.
All right, that's smart.
Hold on. That, hey, I mean, get them. Let me get the pen. I mean, I'm charming, man. Me have to learn to teach my student them. Yes.
Alright. I wasn't getting any notifications from you for a while now. I spoke to Anna Kay this morning, and I guess Google heard the conversation, and all of a sudden notifications come back. So,
No, it's not that. I was off a couple days because I was sick.
feeling better now, though.
Yes, man, I'm feeling so much better. Praise be to God.
All right, that's what's important.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a few things that you have to do prior to because it's a whole process. It's like many different steps involved in the process, and the more of these that you actually cover is the better the video performs. I uploaded a
Mhm.
video today, and that video is currently sitting at about 200 views in the first hour, which is good, right? So it's a bit more than my average views. Because my average views on a normal video that I would put out just for my
Mhm.
subscriber base would normally get about 25 views. And then videos that I put out that I'm expecting to do well will do on average anywhere between 100, 150 to 1,000 or 5,000 views. All right, so this is not about me. Anyways, so firstly, whatever the video is, you have to first ask the question, is this video an interesting enough video for people to watch? That's the first question you have to
Mhm.
ask, right? The interest plays a huge part. Then you have to say, all right, how can I make this interesting enough that people are willing to watch it? Hey, Bobby Jean Lane TV. Thank you for that
Hey,
donation.
hey, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, my super chatter. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't stop
You
thanking
see
you.
money, but you don't recognize me up here.
No, I mean let you upon the platform, Sabrina. What did me think I reach you know? Look
It's all right.
here,
Me, me
Sabrina.
stay in the chat. Bye.
Sabrina, I thought it was Richie. I didn't look at the
It don't
name.
matter
You
who.
see?
It don't matter who. You could have paused and recognize somebody. Look how long me up here, so. Look how long.
Sabrina, don't be like that, please. Okay?
I'm so sorry. Sabrina, if you want to take the floor, I can come back. No problem.
Sabrina, please do not be like that. Welcome to the platform, Sabrina. I told you, I saw the picture, I didn't look at the name. I thought it was Richie because Richie was already in the chat. You understand what I'm saying? So, sorry about not welcoming you, okay? And because you know you are always welcome at this channel. So don't be like that, okay? Anyway, thank you so much again, Bobby. You're more than welcome, says Bobby. So, Mystic, I don't know if you are already connected with Bobby, but I have pinned her link. You can connect with her if you have not. And thank you once more, Bob. So continue now.
All right. Sorry. If she wants the floor, and I can we can let her go, and then I'll be back. It's no problem.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
So you were
So
saying, how can you get this video to go more views?
yes. All right. So after you figured out the process of getting the video to be entertain, because at the end of the day, that's your main goal is to
Yeah.
entertain the audience, right? So even if the content isn't it can be something boring like watching paint dry, but
Mm-hmm.
if there is a structure around it to make it interesting, maybe you're telling a story or something,
Mm-hmm.
that will be something that keeps the audience entertained. So once you figure out
Okay.
that
May
process
I
now.
ask who is the person talking? I not even know who.
Oh, my name is Kurt, but I'm in the chats as UB2Bical TV.
Can you just drop back the link in the chat or something? Because I don't know.
Oh, no
Let me just
need
get.
to there's no need to connect or follow me. I'm just here to help. Okay. So just to let you guys know, I'm just here to help. All right.
Okay, then I understand. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm just here to help. All right. So as I was saying now, so once you've got that process out of the way now, then now it's on to the title, the thumbnail, the description, and the tags. Now the description is a bit more. You can do a lot more with the description than you can with the tags because you're limited to 500 characters with the tags. So you only have 500 words that you can use to describe to YouTube what the video is related to. So let's say for example, Charms, you're doing a video about Mother's Day. Mother's Day is Sunday, right? You can put mother-in-law, godmother, goddaughter, Father's Day, parents, other related to mothers.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can add that. So whenever someone searches for any of those things based on your tag, your video might show up within the search.
I'm doing that. Yes.
Okay, all right. So you have an understanding of tags. You can do the same thing with your description. However, YouTube advises against using tags in your description. But what you can do is you can make sentences from the tags. Like I have a sentence where I said people have similar interests such as, and then list all the other things that I would usually use as a tag, but it's in a sentence. So it's not necessarily a tag in the grander scheme of things. It's a sentence.
It's a sentence.
So they view it as a sentence and not as me putting tags in the description of the video. Because in theory, it's not me putting tags in the description. It's actually a sentence. So you can do that. And you have 5,000 characters with your description. So you can put a lot more in the description than you can in the tags. And the description at that point is even more important than the description. Okay. Hold on, excuse me for a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so you can put more in the description. So Cleopius Black TV, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming.
Yes, bro.
I give you moderator. Please connect to my pin link. Mr. Imperial, welcome. Can you connect to my super chatter, please? The link is pinned. Thank you for coming once more, Mr. Imperial. And Mr. Cleophas. You can type Charms in the chat and my nightbot will drop your link and you and persons can get connected.
4 o'clock. I am not alone in this.
And welcome you all once more. Oh, Mr. Imperial, we are just getting some information to learn and teach us more about what to do to get more on our videos and channels. So we have our well advanced instructor here giving us some tips. So I don't think you have missed out on anything. Okay. Sure you can. The link is in the chat and I can drop it again. Sure you can. I've dropped the link. I'm mute Sabrina. Sabrina, me mute you.
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right. So as I was saying, you can do a lot more with the description than you can with the tags because you're limited with the tags. We can do a lot more with the description, right? Also, if you can have custom descriptions for each video, it helps a lot. Like you can have like a general description with like your channel, social medias and all of that stuff. But at the beginning of the video, have a custom description. Like for the Mother's Day thing, you can say Mother's Day is a day that's celebrated around the world as a day to remember your mother and to show appreciation for all the good things that she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that helps a lot too. Because individual words from that can help. And also, there's the language as well. If you can do standard English, YouTube can auto-translate the standard English, makes it a lot easier for you. Persons in other countries can get closed captions and they can read the English. And you yourself can also generate captions in other countries. Once you know the other countries and the languages that they speak, you can generate your own custom subtitles for that. But that's a whole other thing that it depends on your location and where your video is reaching. Now, once you've actually done that, now then you have to work on the thumbnail. Now, the thumbnail is just as important as everything else, especially for discovery, because persons see your thumbnail before they see the title of the video, before they see your channel, before they see anything else. So that thumbnail determines whether that person will click on the video or not. So there's a lot of science to it in terms of colors that you can use, framing, blocking, all of that stuff. If you don't have the time to go through the filming school and do all of the other stuff like that, there's a YouTube channel that you can check. It is called Studio Binder. They teach a lot of industry level techniques that you can use, things that you'd normally only learn at film school. And they teach it in a very simple way that you can follow very easily. I recommend all of you to go to that channel. It's a bigger YouTube channel, but I recommend it to make yourself a better content creator. Because the lessons that they teach you, while they don't seem important, based on the level that you are, you might think that you're a smaller creator and you don't need to learn these things. But knowing the basics of how to construct media can make a big difference in how you approach your content creation and how you approach thumbnails. So definitely check them out. And once you've done that now you have your thumbnail. So upload your video, upload your thumbnail, you have your title, you have your description, you have your tags, you have your nice thumbnail, you put out your video. If you have an issue with notifications, I recommend premiering your videos. Notifications sometimes don't go out. So your video might be up for 2 to 3 hours before anyone even sees it. So if you're having an issue with notifications, premiere your videos. That way, when you premiere your videos, YouTube will have it displayed like a live stream. And it will make it easier for persons to find it because it will be shown up in their sub box as a live video. And they can just click on it and start watching it, catch it wherever. Afterwards, it's going to also pop up back in their sub box. Now, once you've gotten that video out, once you've gotten that video out, the next step is promote. Now, if you are the kind of person that has some on other platforms, Facebook, wherever the place might be, use Untitled and have access to the community tab, post a community post as well. Community posts usually are static images, but they've changed it now. So if you hover over community post, it starts playing the video. That adds to your watch time as well, and it adds to your views. So post a community post as well. Do as much promotion as you can within the first 15 minutes of putting out that video. Get in the comment section, reply to the comments, give some hearts, have a conversation with the people in your comment section. Comments count as interactions. Interactions add to your impressions, and your impressions let YouTube know that people are willing to interact with the content, so they need to put it out to more persons. Also, don't forget to encourage people to like the video. Don't forget to encourage people to subscribe. I've heard people talking about YouTube not liking the word. That's not the case. They don't have an issue with it because I've been using it. I've known other persons who have been using it. A lot of the bigger content creators that have millions of followers, they use it. There's nothing wrong with the word. The issue that a lot of persons are having is most of their audience are other creators, and creators have lives outside of YouTube. And when they have free time, they are creating content for YouTube. So you won't get as much support as you are expecting from these persons, which is fine. It's just something that you just have to understand and accept. But what you need to focus on is not your current audience, but your potential audience. The persons who might see your video when scrolling through and click on it are the persons who might watch it by accident, and whether they would consider to continue watching these videos. So these are the persons that you really have to target on. And I know it might be discouraging to have an audience of a certain size and not seeing the views reflected based on the audience that you have. You have 10,000 views, always expect 1%. If you have 10,000 subscribers, only expect a percent, 1% of your viewers to be your subscribers based on their location, timing, them doing things in real life, them not getting notifications, you falling out of their subscription box, the topic not being something that they're willing to watch, them just not finding the time to watch it, them just seeing it and scrolling by, them saying they'll watch it later and just forget about it. All these things are factors that you have to take into consideration as well. So you have to go through the process of elimination. And the more you do that, is the more you realize the numbers will shrink until eventually you get to that stage where of 10,000 views, you might say, all right, maybe 35 persons will be online when this video goes live. YouTube also have a tool in your YouTube studio that you can use to know the best time to upload your videos. So if you go to analytics, and then you go to, let me see if I can find it first, the audience tab. Yes, if you go to analytics and you go to the audience tab, it should be in the second line, and it will tell you when viewers are on YouTube. It will show you every day from Sunday to Saturday, and it will be color coded. The brighter the pink bar is, that's the most persons that are active on your channel. What you have to do is try to upload within those brighter times, because YouTube is telling you exactly when the most persons are active on your channel. So that is the time where you need to try to get your videos out there, right? Because you would most likely reach more people. Once you start applying all of these, this will help you to get more views from your audience within a certain period of time. You really only need to get more views per minute, and that's all. You just need to get 2 views per minute within the first 60 minutes of publishing the video. And that will give YouTube enough data from the persons who have watched the video to know who to recommend the video to. And then it is up to how well you have put this video together to determine how well this video will perform. And if the video isn't performing to your expectations, you just need to go in the analytics as soon as it's available, look on the video, see where people are looking, see the impressions, which is very easy. For each video, when you click on the video, you go to the analytics, you can check the impressions, and it will tell you how much persons YouTube recommended the video to. And then it will tell you how much percentage from that recommendation actually clicked on the video. So if it recommends it to 50,000 persons and only 500 click on it, that means that there's 49,000 plus persons who saw your video but just didn't find it interesting enough. So now you know that the issue isn't the video, it's your thumbnails. You need to get people's attention more, or it's your title, you need to get people's attention more. So that's kind of how that whole process goes. So for each upload that you upload, there's no such thing as a failed video. There's just a video that you can learn from to make the next video better. And the more you do this, is the more you can learn and the better you can be at making videos in the future.
Okay. Are we learning, guys? We should be learning. We should be taking notes because we want to see a better tomorrow. Okay. So, thank you so much. So, you don't have anything else more to tell us what we don't know? Every tip counts.
You just have to be a case where, like, you would probably have to just figure something out and ask, and then I would explain it. Because as it is right now, a lot of people say that they're trying to figure out the algorithm. The algorithm is, you can't figure out the algorithm. It's basically YouTube takes a video that you've put out and it shows it to the persons who you have. Oh, also, just as a reminder, YouTube reposts 3 videos for you per day. So if you upload 3 videos or less than 3 videos, YouTube reposts notification for each video. It's a new feature that they've implemented recently. So if you upload a video this morning, it will repost a notification on that video further on in the day, just in case if persons missed it, right? But only for 3. So if you upload more than 3 videos, like myself, I upload a lot of videos, it will only post 3, and then that's it.
Okay.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
S Sashibu, you need to add an S to that Sashibu. So guys, I don't know if you all have my pin link, who is my super chatter. So if you don't have her, you can connect to her and she'll get back to you, okay? So welcome King Lion, welcome Coach, welcome all who I did not welcome, Sashibu, Teacher P, welcoming you all, and thanks for coming.
Shasibu.
So I have Ubicubical here giving us a bit of information on how to get more views, how to get more how to improve our channels better. Please, how to get more can someone turn that down, please? Our channels better. How to improve on our channels. So feel free to listen and learn. There is a site he dropped at the top of the chat box. What was that again? Studio Binder. He said we all need to go to that studio. We will learn a lot of things from there. So it's Studio Binder. So in our spare times, we can all go there and learn a lot of things that we do not know. So,
Also, oh, go ahead.
it's okay, continue.
I was about to say that your video length, I never spoke on video length as well. There's 3 types of videos that you can make on YouTube. There's short videos, there's long videos, and then there's shorts. You have to figure out which one of these you are going to make your video as, based on how much content is necessary to get to the point of what you're trying to do with video. So if you have a video idea which is like 5 or 10 seconds, you can make that in a shorts. You can say, hello everyone, today I'm going to be telling you how to go to YouTube Studio. Go to YouTube, click on the right, you should see YouTube Studio, click there, and that's how you find YouTube Studio. Thank you very much. And then that's a short, that's it. Short video, people search for it, they find it, they watch it, they get it. Plus YouTube will promote shorts a bit more than regular videos. It'll get you, right? Now, if you are going to make this into a short video, then you would go through the whole process of setting up everything. Hello everyone, my name is whatever, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you how you can find YouTube Studio on YouTube. First you do this, you do a more in-depth tutorial, work with a pace, and you continue on and so on and so on. And then however long it takes to get to the information, that's your video. And then there's longer videos where you take more time and you go in depth and you can probably explain how Studio works and the different options and all of that stuff. etc. But it depends on what the function of the video is. Some people tend to stretch videos because more videos give you more watch hours, or you can, if you go past 8 minutes, you can monetize that video and you can run mid-roll ads and stuff, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. However, you're looking at it from a creator's perspective, which is this will do better for me as a creator. You have to look at it from a viewer's perspective. If I wanted to know how to find YouTube Studio, would I watch a 15-minute video of a person constantly dodging the question that I'm trying to get the answers for? Or would I watch a 30-second YouTube shorts, which shows me what to do in 30 seconds? So that's kind of the process that you have to go through when making these videos. Should I do it like this or should I do it like that? Which one would be better for the person who is going to be watching the content? And then once you figure that out, then you can just say, all right, cool. This is how I do it. What's the best way to do it? Then thumbnail, etc., etc., etc. And you can work on that.
So guys, in the chat, if you have any question that you want to know, you can drop it in the chat. He will respond. We are all here to learn. So if there's anything you want to know, feel free to ask. Another thing, do you know why we lose subscribers?
Repeat that.
Do you know why we lose subscribers? Like you will have 20 subscribers now and tomorrow you only have 10. Do you know the reason for that?
Yes and no. It's dependent on the person's channel and the audience that the person brings. And so let me explain a bit more. Okay, so I gain subscribers based on the methods that I use. But once you're gaining a certain amount of subscribers over a period of time, YouTube does a review process where they check to ensure that every single person is an actual individual with an account. So this takes sometimes, and sometimes you will realize the numbers change. And then once they've confirmed it, then the numbers will change again. So it's something that happens often because there are button accounts that you can pay a person. Person runs a line of code. It creates a certain amount of accounts and they subscribe. You get your sub count from one number to a higher number. It's a very common thing. Not as common nowadays, but people still attempt to do this because they rewrite the code every now and again to try to go around the APIs and stuff. So it's a problem that they're still having. So in order to combat that, what they do is whenever you gain a certain amount, they review them, and then if they're legitimate, then you get them back. Other than that, sometimes persons genuinely unsubscribe. Right? So you might have a person might come by and sometimes you might have a person might come by and you might get 12 views, 12 subs, 15 subs from that person. Then whatever that person thought that they would have gotten from you as a creator, they didn't get, they a lot of times just take back their subscriptions because they think that they weren't given what they deserve. It's happened to me many times, but 99% of the times that it had happened to me, it's from one of us, another yardie. It doesn't happen to persons outside because most of them they're a bit more accepting. Yeah, they're a bit more accepting of, well, you win some and you lose some. But a lot of the yardies, a lot of them, if you don't give to them what they think they are owed, they will take back whatever contribution they have given to you, right?
I agree with you on that 100%.
Yeah, but in that case, you can't be upset, you can't be angry, you can't be mad. You just have to just
Mm-hmm.
use it as a learning curve and just understand that this is
True,
why it's
true.
better to organically earn an audience by putting your videos out there, doing the best that you can do as a creator, and hoping that people see the work and appreciate the work and are willing to subscribe for more. That's why it's the best way to do it, because when persons do that, it's a bit discouraging, but you just can't let it discourage you.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep doing what you're doing and just don't worry about it. And might sound harsh, but the further you can get your audience from yard, is the better it will do for your channel, because they are more concerned about what they can get back from the channel and not so much as the experience of being a part of the channel. So you have to take that into consideration as well. But as I said, no harm, no foul. It is what it is. Just take it on the chin, move forward, just be grateful.
Well,
All right.
I thank you for all this information
No problem.
because
I was happy to help.
I'm gonna surely work on it and see how far it takes me. And guys, we need to try and see how far and how better this will help us. Because to learn something that you have not known and try it and to get the success out of it, it is very good. So let's all try it and see how well it works. Okay, guys?
Okay. So if there's any other questions in the chat, I'll be happy to answer them. If not, I'm gonna leave one last bit of information, and then I'll be going if there's no question. And that is,
Any questions
whenever
from
you're doing
anyone
a
in the
video,
chat? Anything you want to know? Just ask. He will answer. Anything. We are all creators, so we must have things that we want to know. For me, I just put all my energy and my courage in my channel and just think about uplifting, uplifting. Says Yard's
that's good.
food.
That's good.
You know.
And if you
One more
don't have a
question.
passion for YouTube, you cannot do it. I mean, if you're, it depends, because like if you're in it for the money, then you will put in more work to make more money. If you're in it for the subscribers, then you put in more content to gain subs. And if you're in it for passion, then you will be more passionate about it because that's what you enjoy. So it doesn't matter what the motive is. The motive is irrelevant at the end of the day. The mindset is more relevant than the motive. Okay? Meaning, it doesn't matter whether you're passionate, whether you're just in it for the money, whether you just want to grow, to flex, or whatever. If you don't have the mindset that you are willing to do what you need to do to get to where you need to get to accomplish the goals that you have set for yourself, you won't get anywhere. So you just have to just know what you need to do and just say, if it's gonna take me 5 days, 5 months, 5 years, or 5 decades, I will get there, and I'm willing to do what I need to do to get there. And the further
That
you
me
climb,
know too.
yeah, the further you climb is the more the goals shrink. So it's harder to get from 1 to 10. It's easier to get from 10 to 100. It's easier to get from 100 to 500, and it's easier to get from 500 to 1,000. And once you've gotten to that point, it's much easier to get from 1,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 and then to 100,000. As long as you keep on
Pushing.
as long as you keep on learning, observing, following what you should be following, and evolving the content along with the times, because you can't keep it still. You have to evolve with it. So one of the things, which was what I was about to talk about, one of the things that you need to do is you need to know the persons that are in your department. You need to know your competition. Always scout your competition. Every single person on YouTube, including me, including Charms, is your competition. You have to always remember that. And anytime a person isn't watching you, they're watching somebody else. And while you cannot command 100% of every single person's attention, you need to do what you can to command the attention of the persons who are interested in what you are doing and to potentially get the attention of persons who aren't. That's your job. You have to find ways to keep on improving on your job. So scout your competition, check them out. Sometimes go into other areas, watch other person's content, see how they structure their content and see how the results speak for them. And then you'll have an idea. Oh, they don't use the fast forward effect, they cut instead of fast forwarding. Maybe I should do that. Oh, they use music during this period where they're not speaking. Maybe I could consider doing that. They don't use copyrighted music, they use copyright free music. Maybe I should consider doing that. These are things that you have to observe. And this was why I recommended Studio Binder. They teach you how to analyze content to figure out what makes the content give the effect that it does. Very helpful. I cannot recommend it enough. If you do not have the time to go and study, read the books and all of that stuff, just watch Studio Binder's channel, watch some of their videos, and eventually over time, you don't necessarily have to watch the ones about camera work. If you're not interested in camera work, it's much harder, which is why I keep recommending persons, if you can use a phone, stick to a phone. But check out their content. They teach a lot of stuff about cinema, cinematography, all of that stuff that is necessary to create visual media and even sound as well. And you can learn so much from them. Apply what you learn to your content and you will get the results will speak for themselves.
Oh, Keisha, have a question. Is it true that they receive 1 penny for ads even if it is long?
Even if it's long? Okay, so yes and no. Certain ads pay more money than some. So like tech companies pay more money than let's say music. So if you get music ads on your video, they don't pay as much as tech companies or as food advertising companies, which is why during the Christmas time and the holiday times, people tend to put out more content because that's when Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Walmart, Target, bigger corporations start putting out ads, and they pay more money to get their ads on more in front of more persons. So you can get more money from their ads. So some persons might pay 0.001 cent per view. Some persons might pay 0.005 cents. Some might pay 0.25. It all depends. There's a budget that you can set when creating your ads. So for the average person, we would say like, so for example, we're going to spend $50 to promote a video through ads, right? Sounds like a lot of money. That's nothing compared to the amount of money that a corporation spends. They're spending hundreds of millions of dollars sometimes to get their ads out there just for a month. Because for each 100,000 person that sees their ad, that's a potential $5 million that they can make per day. Okay? Plus, if their channel is monetized, they can get a conversion rate where if you spend $1 for an ad, because even though you pay for the ads, it does count as views, which is weird. So if you spend $50 on an ad and you get like 10,000 views, you can get revenue per milestone. So 10,000 views from ads would add up to about $35 or so, which might seem like a bit of money, but remember that's one video. So if you're still doing content otherwise from that one video that you're promoting and you're still getting views, you're still monetize and all that stuff, you can make you can spend $50 for the month to promote the channel and make $150 to $250 at the end of the month based on the conversion rate that you have. So for every dollar that you spend, you make $3. It's good money. So that's how that works. So it's not necessarily how long the ad is, because a 5-hour ad and a 5-second ad, they can pay the same amount of money. It's just a matter of the genre that it falls into and how much money that company pays per view, depending on their genre. So like skincare, you can make a lot of money from skincare, beauty, lifestyle, tech, science, education, all of those stuff you can make a lot of money from. Things like gaming and sports, not as much, right? Especially gaming. And you are welcome.
I have a question. Another question. For custom description, right?
Yeah.
Suppose I post a video about the park, right? And there is another video about the park with, say, 5,000 views. Can I use that person custom description in my box? Is it allowed?
All right. So it's circumstantial. Um, this morning I had a friend that did that. He did a video and uploaded it, and he copied the description from another Yardi's video, and the Yardi copyright striked his channel. It's his first copyright strike. First, and this was a Yardi. This was somebody that he knows, right? All right. This is somebody that he communicates with, somebody that he's helped in the past. All right, and the copyright strike his video. Naturally, it shouldn't be a problem, right? It should not be a problem. But I do recommend making edits to it, because at the end of the day, you are still taking someone else's content. Their description is a part of their content. You are still taking their content. So I would recommend making changes to it, right?
Okay.
But it was a tough pill to swallow. It was a tough pill to swallow, and he was confused. He was very confused. So I had to do the whole back end work and stuff, and then I found out who the person was, and I sent the information to him, and then he was telling me that he couldn't believe that of all the persons, of all the years he's been doing YouTube, that was the person that gave him his first community guideline strike. All because of of the description and the title. That's it. Not the content. Not the content.
Yeah, the custom description, because I do that sometimes. I honestly do that sometimes from person's channel. If I will scroll for something that have basically the same topic like mine, and if they have custom descriptions, I would sometimes use their custom descriptions, or sometimes I would change it up. You know, sometimes I would change it up and make it be something similar to it. So I just want to know.
It shouldn't pose a problem, but the thing is, depending on the genre that you're in and the type of companies that you're aligned with, you can copy their descriptions. Like whenever I upload gameplay footage or trailers or anything like that, I normally copy the information from the source. But it's because the source is okay with it. The source is okay with it. However, again, individuals, and this is something that you're gonna learn a lot as you progress through YouTube. companies and corporations are a bit more lenient towards you as content creators than individuals
And
are.
true, true,
A
true,
person
true.
will, an individual will more likely damage your channel and your channel's reputation than a company will. Sometimes the companies go all out, right? But it's usually depending on the size of your channel and how much damage they think you are doing to their brand. But individuals,
Mhm.
they don't care. They go after you like just like that, right?
Excuse
And
me, I
True.
have a
every
question
single
about
person that have
donations.
every single yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Um, you were talking about the big companies. Is there a possibility for you to get very large donations from those companies, or is that not possible?
Yes, yes, it is possible. So let's say YouTube gaming or YouTube creator insiders, right? One of those companies join your live stream and you have super chats active or something like that. That's what you mean, right?
I was just curious if that was possible or not.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
is
Yeah,
it possible
they can
for?
donate. Yeah, they can donate. I think there's a limit to how much they can donate at a time, but they can donate large amounts to you. Getting the donation isn't the problem though. It's depending on the method because if it's through super chats, then it's fine. YouTube will take their tax from it and then you'll get the rest. If it's through PayPal and you don't have a business PayPal, PayPal will freeze the funds because they will think that it's money laundering and they'll freeze the funds
I
and
think
do an
so too.
investigation.
Because I sent some money through PayPal. I sent some money through PayPal 2 weeks ago, and the person did not get to pick up the money because I wanted to transfer it to through Zoom, where the person can go to a location to pick up the money, but it went straight to his PayPal. And I said, okay, then send it back to me. Until now, I don't get back my money. PayPal freeze that money and said that it will be available to me at the 7th of this month before I will get back that money in my PayPal. So you have to be careful what you do with PayPal.
Don't you love
Hmm.
PayPal?
Yes, because with the return policy, you have to do it within half an hour after sending it. So if you send the money, you have half an hour to reverse the transaction, and then you might have to communicate with the bank in order for them to return the money. So PayPal
Which
doesn't
I
have the
did
money at
not
that point.
know. Which I did
Yeah.
not know because it was done right after I sent the money, and we then realized that it was not how we wanted the money to go. So the money came right back in less than 10 minutes. So I think that was the problem for sure.
No, I
Yeah, I don't
think
even
all right.
mess
So
with PayPal.
yeah, PayPal is different. All right. This question says, I saw people from Jamaica super chat. How do
You,
they
you
do
you
that?
don't want to
All right.
talk about that here. Hello, don't discuss that here. Yard food, I can tell you about that one. You don't want that one to be discussed here. So if you're not following me on Instagram, Yard Food, follow me. I can talk to you there about it. And I can let you contact who the person if you are interested to.
Wait, me
Okay. I am in
or him?
Jamaica now. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Oh, were
go
you talking
ahead.
about me or were you talking about him? I'm confused.
No, not you. It wasn't you, Mr. Imperial. It wasn't you at all.
Oh, okay.
So you too, Bikal, are you interested in sending super chat too?
Can you repeat that?
I want to know if
No,
you are
I didn't hear it.
interested in sending super chat too.
Who, me? No,
Yeah,
I'm still in Jamaica. I'm still in Jamaica, so me sending super chats is complicated. You'd have to
it's
do,
not
you can do
complicated. That's the
VPN.
question she's asking. She see people
Okay,
from
that's different.
Jamaica super chatting, so she can learn
Okay,
more about
if
it
you
offline.
okay, if you have a VPN, you can change your location to a different area. But it does
You
come
don't
with its
want to
own set
discuss
of
that
challenges.
here.
It does come with its own set of challenges because if your card is still registered here and it's not, it's complicated. It's complicated, right? You can receive super chats though if you have the correct setup. But sending super chats from Jamaica, you would need either a internationally accepted Visa card
Nothing
or
like that. That's not true.
unless they've changed it. But I know that the last time when I tried, even with my VPN, I couldn't send super chats. It gives an error. The option is there. You can click it. You can select the amount. You can input the card information and all of that. But once you click to send it, it gives an error and either tell
It
you that
can
super chat isn't
happen.
available in your country or it just says unfortunately we were unable to process your payment. So that's the error that I used to get. If it's changed,
Okay.
I am not sure. I would have to
It can
investigate
happen
that
though.
and let people know. So if I find a way how to do it, I'll make a
Okay,
video.
I can link you to someone. Not a problem.
All right.
Okay.
If you have me on Insta,
Hmm?
wait, your Instagram is in your All right, don't worry, it's in the description. I'll
Charms
find it.
Lifestyle. It's in my description box. Charms anywhere. Look here.
Yes,
Anywhere
I'll
you
find
want
it.
to find me, it's Charms Lifestyle. So you can link me on that one. Oh, I have another question.
Okay,
I did have another question.
go ahead.
I did have. I don't remember it. How did I ask it?
Okay.
I'm not remembering. So, guys, is there anyone else with any other question that they want to know? Okay, Mr. Imperial, thank you for being here. Oh, Seti said that she's just listening. She can't relate, but she's curious to know. What are you curious to know about, Seti, the super chat? So, I thank you so much for all these information and tips.
No problem.
And I'm going to try to apply these steps to make my channel a better one.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, thank you again for the ability to use the platform, and hopefully everyone enjoys themselves and enjoy the rest of the video. I'll be back to check in to see. I'll have the stream playing, but I'll be back to check in.
Yeah, them.
And if I have free time and you're still live, then I'll be back to answer some questions.
Yes.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
though, the creators can always put their questions together. It could be something as simple as what should I do to make my thumbnails better? Simple questions, and I'll
I
answer
need to
them.
learn
There's
a
no
lot.
such thing.
I need to learn a lot because for me, I just start learning how to edit. So my editing is not great because I'm just learning how to edit, but I think I'm doing fairly well. Because if you look at
Okay.
my videos, everything there, I'm the one who is doing it for someone who is just learning, you know.
Yeah.
But I need to
I
learn
recommend
more. There
you can
are,
follow some videos.
I
Follow some
can't. That's the
YouTubers.
problem. I can't learn from tutorials. That's my problem that I have.
Oh,
It's
oh, so
hard. Even from I was
you're a practical
yeah.
learner.
Yes, I can't
Okay.
learn from tutorials. That's the problem I have. That's why I'm just learning because someone actually have to came to my house and sit and show me how to do for me to learn, And the tutorials, I'm just not getting it. But maybe like video calls, if I have somebody who can talk to me while I try to do it on videos, that will help. But the tutorial for
Okay.
me to read and do it, it's not going anywhere.
Or you need someone to actually point you where to do
Yes,
and not tell you what to do. Okay, makes sense.
yes. What I want to learn to do, I don't know if you can tell me now. You see, like, say for instance, I want to make a thumbnail, right? And I want
Yeah.
to use a photo of me on that thumbnail, but I want to change the background from white to red. How do I do that?
It depends on what you're making the thumbnail in. So different softwares can do it. If it's GIMP, you can use the Magic One tool, which most image editors have. So that's the little stick with the star at the end. You can use that, and you can highlight the area that you want to change the color. If you're on desktop, you can hold Shift. Usually that's the button that they normally use. You can hold Shift and click the areas that you want to add. Then you can use the brush tool, and you can select the color that you want to change it to, and then you can just kind of paint it out.
You know, I see that come up in my editor, but I just didn't know how to apply it. So you are saying me that I just highlight the color that I want, the background color.
Yes. It varies based on your editor. So even if you can't follow along with the tutorials, watching them and knowing what the different things do will help significantly. So just having an understanding of how things work, then whenever you're in the actual editor, you can try something, and if it doesn't work, you can press Ctrl and Z to undo what you just did. So you can keep tampering and just undo whatever it is that you do, and then just start over again. Would the regular emojis mess up the channel? No, emojis don't necessarily affect your channel. And it's dependent though. What I would say is for titles, if you are into a certain genre like pranks and so on, then they use a lot of emojis in their title because they're trying to grab the attention of their audience. But in this space that I am, I can't use a lot of emojis because for every single character that is in the title, that's a character list that gets displayed, and I need to display the most important information to the viewer in order to get the reaction that I need. Also, I need to ensure that the title is something that is relevant. So it's important to not waste the title space because that's what determines if people find it more. So I don't use the emojis. Question: what's the reason why some comments are spammed during live streams or premieres? Okay, so YouTube has a set of words that they blacklist, and if persons use those words, then those words are all right, hold on, let me see if I'm getting that right. If it's a case of the words being blocked and you have to either unhide them or show them, it's because YouTube has a set of words that they deem as being spam words or offensive words, so they block those words. Aside from that, you as a creator can also set blacklisted words that you choose that people can't type in the chats. Sometimes some people are rude and they're offensive and they try to type things in the chats. You don't want that in the chats. You want to at least have the ability to read it first and then determine whether or not it's being offensive. Sometimes they're not being offensive to anyone in the chats, but it's a very offensive statement. You would at least want to read it before putting it out there so you get context behind it. So that's why they do that.
Mm-hmm. You know how much things I learned since I sit down here? And don't worry. Look out for the thumbnail for this video. I'm gonna experiment when I'm done.
So if possible, you can always try vidIQ. Highly recommend it. TubeBuddy is a nice one as well, but vidIQ, I recommend vidIQ a bit more than TubeBuddy. It's better in most regards. You have vidIQ?
I have TeamBuddy, but I don't know how to use it.
You have it on your phone or on your computer?
I have it on my phone. I'm not getting it on the computer.
Okay, all right. So TubeBuddy mobile app is limited if you don't have the full version, which is to pay the subscription model monthly, right?
I pay for Pro.
Oh, you pay for Pro?
Yeah.
I would not recommend that. I'm sorry, I would not
So
recommend that.
I'm gonna delete it then
No, no.
because
Well, if you're paying for Pro, you would need both versions because Pro only gives you access to the TubeBuddy app on your phone, which doesn't really do much for you unless you're like a creator that's on your analytics 24/7 like me. But vidIQ's free version is is it's amazing. The pro version is even better because the tools that they give you with the free version, the ability to make custom thumbnails from in their vidIQ extension in YouTube, all of that stuff amazing. The free tags amazing. The tag search and comparison tools amazing. The thumbnail comparison tools amazing. There's a lot of tools that you get for free, and the pro version,
oh,
yeah, and the pro version you get way more because you will get tags that are ranked like fifth, number 5, number 3, number 4, and stuff. When you have pro, it shows you the top tags that will get you the most people
okay.
to find you, and they do the same thing with their title as well. There's a title generator that you can use, so you create a video, you can use that to generate a title, and it finds the best title for you. There's a lot of stuff that vidIQ does really, really good in the free version. The paid version takes you on a whole nother level. But I recommend using the free version and only getting the paid version when the channel is generating enough revenue to cover that. Don't spend more
Okay.
on YouTube than YouTube is giving back to
Yeah,
you.
because the reason why I paid for the tube buddy, I thought I could get the tags there, but no, I'm not getting them, you know? I'm not getting them. So I'm gonna quit.
So definitely check out vidIQ, and if you can get it on your laptop or your desktop computer, it's much better. It's a much better experience on desktop than on your
So,
phone.
you know my problem now, I am not technology advanced.
All right,
Everything
so
I do, I use the phone because I can't manage the laptop.
all right, I'll teach you. You might think the phone is easier, but the minute you start using the laptop, you're going to see how much easier life is with the laptop. Because
Because
everything for the
I
phone is stripped down and less detailed. But with the laptop, smoother, easier.
because I have Windows 10 editor on the laptop and I don't know how to use it.
Oh well, you can get something like Filmora. You can use Filmora. Filmora is an easy, simple editor. It doesn't take up a lot of processing space. They have a lot of free assets that you can use, transitions and all of that. And you can render videos very nice. I've been using Filmora since before I started YouTube. So I've been using Filmora for about 10 plus years now. It's the,
Filmora.
yeah, Wondershare Filmora. Best
And
editor
I
for a base level thing.
and I can get it on my laptop.
Yes, you can.
Because if I have an editor on my laptop, I think I could do more. Because what happened is my Google Photos, everything is on the laptop.
Okay, so you
So
can transfer stuff from,
exactly.
yeah, so that's good. That's very good. That's very good. I sync my iCloud, so whenever I do things from the iPhone, I can just sometimes I just email it to the
Okay.
computer and then pull it from the computer and use them. And so, but it's just easier on the desktop. Plus, you can get more detail with it, and you don't have to worry about not being able to use the phone, which is usually the camera for most people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use the camera while you're rendering a video. So if you have 3 video ideas in one day, you can take one off, edit it, and then while that one is rendering, you can just go on and start recording the other video idea in the meantime, and then you can come back, upload that one, start edit the next one and stuff.
Well, what I do, honey, I'm gonna tell you what I start doing since I learned to edit. Right now, I have 4 videos uploaded in my studio that have not yet been released.
That's good.
Because what I do, I upload them and let them stay there until I'm ready to release one. I let them go.
That's a good habit to get into, because sometimes things happen and you just can't film or anything like that. You need to have content out there, because remember, if you go missing for a day on YouTube, that's like 10 years. People time on YouTube is different than time in the real world. So for one day, the
Mm-hmm.
average person might watch 25, 30 videos. So if you go missing for a day, there's so much other persons that now have their attention that you don't have. And they might find somebody that does the same thing that you do, slightly better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they are now.
That's true. That is so true because let me tell you, the other day, not now, before I break from YouTube, I break because I was having some like problems because I didn't understand. So you know, it was just stressing me out. So I paused for a while, and during that time, I tell you, I never regained my audience until today.
Yeah,
Because
because
most of the persons who I have here now on my they are different from who used to be here before. And I know it's because I took that long break.
there's a lot of risk involved with it. And as much as I tell persons that I spend 20 hours on YouTube, I'm not glorifying it like other creators, where some creators saying that they're on YouTube 24/7 and they do all this work. I'm not saying it to let other persons say, oh, yeah, that's so nice and that's so cool and I need to do that. No, your health comes first. I have insomnia, so I don't sleep as much hours as the average person. So I try to be
Hmm.
productive during the time that I'm
Hmm.
awake, right? So I won't tell a person who requires 9 hours of sleep to cut their 9 hours of sleep just to make YouTube videos. No, always remember, when you are not healthy, you can't perform to your best. And if you can't perform to your best, you won't
That's
put your
true.
best out there. So
That
take as
is
much
true.
time as you need, get your rest, try to stay healthy and stuff. I can't do better. So that's why I have to do things this way. If I could do better, then I would. I'd take my 8 hours sleep and put out a lot less content. But things just aren't that way. So it is what it is.
True.
So,
That is true.
question, lately I've been having trouble with my purchasing. Nowadays I can't join or be a member in a particular channel, but before I can. Why is that? I'm not sure. That could be anything between the bank, the method that you normally use, updates in their policies. It could be an error with your location. It could be something that YouTube is having an issue with that they haven't sorted out or anything. It can be a number of things, right? You might have to just YouTube the problem to see if other persons are having the exact same problem, and then you will know that it's a widespread problem. If it's not a widespread problem and you can do it with like other persons but not a specific person, then it might be an issue with that specific person's channel. So it's something that you'd have to investigate to actually figure out what the problem is.
Hmm.
All right, so I'll take one more question and then I'll go.
Come on, guys. Roll the last question in. Come on, guys. Roll in a question. That's the last one. So let me see if I can come up with one if anyone don't. Um, God have mercy. Any more question, guys? Come on, guys. Roll in the last question. We have 6 people here because we have 7 people here, guys. So, is there anything that anyone want to know that they do not know? Oh, let me ask you one more question. So, Would you consider the word subscribe or numbers as a YouTube spam word?
No, because you can type it in the stream. If I type it in your stream right now, it's gonna pop up. And if I type it in
Okay.
YouTube search, I'm gonna find thousands of channel that pop up with
Okay.
millions of views. So it's not a spam word. It's not a word that YouTube blacklists or anything. Because they use it on their Creator Insider channel, they use it on their main channel, and tons of other creators use it. It's not a spam word.
No, because I always hear people say don't use the word subscribe in the chat because it's a spam word and
No, all right. So what they're trying to prevent is most people have this idea that if they don't outright say that they're doing sub for sub, then YouTube won't figure out that they're doing sub for sub. But YouTube is owned by Google, which is owned by Alphabet, who owns majority of the services that you use, your Gmails, your YouTube account, all of that data.
Mhm.
They have that data. So they know that it's sub for sub. It's just how much they care about the situation that determines whether they do anything about it or not. And that's why, as I was explaining earlier, you get 10 people today, then they go missing for a while, and then they reappear. Maybe 5 out of the 10 reappear or something because YouTube, like, all right, these 5 are not real people. They don't do real things. They just appear one day, subscribe, and then disappear after 2 minutes. So those are things that they look into. So you know, if go ahead.
Question. Okay. Say no, I have 5 ninjas, right?
Mhm.
And I use my 5 ninjas to subscribe to my channel. And I keep those 5 ninjas active on my channel.
Mhm.
Even though YouTube knows that those 5 ninjas belongs to me and the channel belongs to me,
Yeah.
right? But I keep those 5 ninjas active because I use them to subscribe, so they have to keep watching the videos too. So YouTube would load those 5 ninjas because they are active on the channel.
Yes and no. So it depends. YouTube's main aim is to gather data from those ninjas to be able to create advertiser data for them to then know how to place ads on videos and how to promote videos to then place ads on videos. So if you have those ninjas and those ninjas follow other persons and watch other persons' content and watch other content outside of the genre that you watch now, all that data is collected by them. The less data that they can get from these ninjas is the more likely it is that they will remove them. They might show that
Okay.
they're still subscribed and they might show that they're still active, but they themselves might just remove them entirely from the count. So you have 5 ninjas subscribe and you realize that you don't have any subscribers at all. But you're saying in your head, but I have 5 ninjas subscribed. So why the numbers not moving? It's because they already deem them as being not real people who don't really exist. They're just ninjas. But if they are ninjas that you use to view things on a daily, or you're doing other things with it. They have enough data to can say,
Exactly.
okay, if you have enough data to say, oh, these are real people who are doing real things. They don't care who owns it. They are more interested in the data. When you get to the stages where you have
Okay.
like hundreds or thousands of ninjas now, that's when they kind of step in and say, yo, you're doing a bit too much over here. That's when they kind of step in, because
Okay.
yeah, at that point in time, you're exploiting the revenue system. But like,
Okay, because my ninjas, I have ninjas and they are active because I don't just use them on YouTube. I use them to send emails. I use them to do everything.
okay, yeah, so they
So
won't
they
they won't
are
bother they won't bother
active.
them.
Yeah.
They won't really bother them. The issue that they have is when they just can't collect data from those ninjas. That's the issue.
Okay.
And they kind of stated some of those stuff in the terms of service update that they did in January or February. They updated the terms of service and they kind of speak on some of that about how they collect data for advertisers and stuff. And you know, if the accounts aren't active over a period of time, they remove some of the features from those stuff, and you can outright lose the account. I think it was a long read, so some of the information might have missed me.
I think I see that too.
Yeah, but in all fairness, if you can use the, like when you're doing your research, in for like your genres that you're doing and stuff, whenever you're doing those kind of research, you can use your ninjas to do those
That's
kind of
what I
research and
do.
stuff.
I use them on like Google when I'm translating. I use them on Google. I use them to do stuff. I make sure I use the drive on all of them, you know,
Which is good.
to
But
upload
use
my
them on YouTube.
videos. Mhm.
Use them on YouTube so YouTube can get YouTube data, because for
Yes,
each
man.
ninja that you use, YouTube uses the data from that ninja to determine where to put your videos and
I
how
do.
much type of persons to put your videos on. So
I do use them. Even sometime, even if I don't like use them to comment in the chat, but I move around with them on YouTube to get them active on YouTube.
sure.
Yeah,
All right. So I guess
because
that's
I
it for
know they
now.
have. Hmm?
That's it for questions.
Well, I don't think. Do you have any more questions in the chat, guys? You gave me your IG name and I wrote it down, but I don't remember where. So please give it back to me before you go.
All right. It is at Kirkland_Brown. It's currently in the chat right now, so you can pull it from there if you like.
This Sassy Diva, Mommy Charms, Wagwan. Sassy is here with us. Oh my God, Sassy, you're late. You're here when I'm almost gonna done now. Kirkland_Brown. And the Sassy Diva is saying good morning to the
Okay.
chat.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And you know, miss. Oh, you mean if me not miss you? Eh? Hey, Sassy, me coulda not miss you. Eh? Me miss you, man. Because guess what? I scheduled a live for 2 o'clock this morning, but I realized that was too early because we move up 1 hour ahead. So 2 o'clock for me would be 7 o'clock for you guys. So I went in and I changed the timing. And that is the reason why I am here now. Because if I let it remain there, I would already be done and you would not see me. So Seti said, no more. Thank you for answering my questions. And the Sassidiva said, YouTubical. And the Sassidiva said, team happy. And the Sassidiva, hush me start schooling us so hardly. And okay, good, good, good. What are you studying? Laugh out loud. What are you studying, girl? Keisha, hon. You're studying about the cucumber? Sassidiva, says Keisha. So, yes, and to YouTube, because I thank you. I can't stop thanking you for all these information you have given us. I really appreciate it. And trust me, if I can't even apply all of them, if I can't even remember all of them, but I am going to apply some of them. What I don't remember, I will call you and ask you on. So, listen out for my calls. Okay, yes, you did say that, Sassy.
Sure, no
So I'm
problem.
gonna call you if I need your assistance, okay?
All right, no problem.
Just joking, Sassy. Just joking because you know that word cucumber is Keisha word. Just joking. Yes. So guys, only 1 minute me have left with Uno do because my gone 2:30. Me no man says Sassy. But I'm gonna give you a little interaction before I go because Sassy is just coming and I don't have to go because I don't have young babies giving suck. So I can stay a little more with you guys. Not complaining. So Mr. YouTubical, again I say that I really appreciate you being here with us today. And
Sure, no problem.
I'm grateful.
Sure.
You
Any
know.
day you want, any day you want to interview, just call me because
Wow!
I think you'd be a great I think you'd be
Oh,
a great interviewer. And
we're gonna talk about it, okay?
yeah, man.
And
So
then we
whenever,
arrange, okay?
yeah, sure. And to anyone, if you're ever interested in me coming towards your platform, then feel free to hit me up on IG. It's at Kirkland Brown, Kirkland underscore Brown. You can hit me up on IG. We can schedule that. I don't have any problem. I'm very
Okay.
critical though. I'm very critical when I about critiquing channels because it's just how I am. So not as bad as Gordon Ramsay when he's critiquing food, but I tell you as it is.
Hey, no, you see when Mr. YouTubical come off of the platform, we start with Sashibu. So, so guys are here. If you want to have an interview with Mr. YouTubical, feel free to hit him up. Okay, for sure, me know me going to have one with him.
And remember, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask hard questions. It don't even have to be YouTube related. You can ask any
Yeah,
question, stuff about how I manage time, all of these things. Feel free to ask any questions, right? I'm
yeah,
pretty sure I answer any question. There's just like maybe about 5 or 6 questions that I would consider like asking me, but you wouldn't really ask that on YouTube. But you know, feel free to
yeah,
ask. Feel free to ask whatever questions and stuff because at the end of the day, you need to get the bang for your buck in terms of me using your time. So you need to get as much as you can get out of it. You're married? No, I'm not married. I'm not married. I've been with my spouse for quite some time, but we haven't gotten married yet. It's marriage is a commitment that I take very, very seriously, and so does my girlfriend. So we are not going to go into it until we are 150% certain that this is what we want to do for the sake of what we want to do, and that it is something that we can actually hold to the standards that we should hold it. Shouldn't be something that we do just because we have the money and we have the free time. I don't play with God. She don't play with God. We don't play them games. So
yeah.
yeah, we take marriage as serious as it is. Why? What you waiting on? There's marriage is a lot more than just doing it. It's one of those things where you as two adults you have to be physically, emotionally, and mentally prepared for it. Life gets harder when you get married. I hear people always say it gets easy and stuff, and you can say that, but it's not an easy thing to move from we're in a relationship and if things don't work out, we can take a break and rekindle with relationship and stuff. Yeah, she's my common law wife, right? And we can rekindle the relationship or whatever. There's a huge difference between that and we are married, we binded to each other, and if we decide that things just won't work out, it's a whole legal process and the people involved and all that. So there's a lot to consider. And while I know people are always saying that you might be thinking about the negative sides of it, mankind progresses by thinking about the worst case scenario and preparing for disasters and ensuring that disasters don't happen. If you can prepare for it and know how to handle it, you can know how to avoid it. And that's just the process that we're in right now. Just enjoying each other's company, just building a future together. And when we get to that stage where we're ready to cross that bridge, we can cross it and then burn that bridge and never look back. That's how it is. But for now, as we grow, we still need to get to that level of comfort as individuals. I need to be a better man. She needs to be a better woman before we can become one couple together. It's not just whether I want to get married or whether she wants to get married. It's whether are we ready for this? Are we prepared for this? Can we survive this? If something should happen, if one of us should be in, as what the vow said, the worst, for better or for worse, sickness or in health, will it be till death do us part? Or will it be till I feel like you can provide for me anything of any form of contribution? So these are things that you have to work through before considering marriage, right? And a lot of people, they only think about the positives and the goodness and the happy times and stuff. They don't think about what if the worst should happen. Will I still be here? And if you don't look at life on that sense, then you're not looking at marriage. Because it's in the vows, for better or worse, sickness or in health. To love and cherish each other as long as you both shall live. And then you say, I you or I don't. It's simple.
Unlike
So if you don't see
some man where when the woman takes sick, them run, gone, left them.
yeah, it's a
And
common thing. And,
it got the same way both ways.
but 5 years, you're supposed to know if you want to marry the person or not. Not necessarily, Sassy Diva. Like
5,
people,
yeah.
for 5 years, you can know if you want to live with the person. You can know if you want to have a family with the person. You can know if you want to build a business with the person. You can know if you want to stay with the person for a long period of time. You can know all of that. Knowing if you want to get married to the person. Anything, things can change at the drop of a hat. Tomorrow morning, you can wake up and the person who you are with just becomes a completely different person, right? It's just part of life. I might wake up tomorrow and I might be a different man. Maybe the stress of YouTube takes me away and I become a toxic person or an abusive person or an aggressive person. That changes her whole perspective on me as a potential partner for the future.
True.
Right? So these are things that you have to take into consideration. And you have to get to that point where you're comfortable with the person before you can even make that decision and say, all right, let me get married. And a lot of times people rush into things based off their feeling. In everything in life, including your religion, you must always have a sense of common sense over your sense of feeling, right? Otherwise, you end up in situations where the persons who you have these feelings towards take advantage of these feelings and they use you and abuse you, and you don't realize until it's too late, right? It's a similar situation with the Kevin Smith thing. These people did not realize what they were getting into until it was too late, right? Because of their belief and their love for this person and what this person has done for them and stuff. So these are things where you have to really grapple with as an adult. And even as a child growing up sometimes, right? You have to grapple with these things. And if you can't really, if you're really lost in this world and don't have nobody to guide you and to help you to understand these kind of things, you might end up in situations where you make a decision and you believe in all of your heart that is the right decision that you make. And then further down the line, things fall apart. And then when things fall apart now, you realize, did I make the right decision? Yes, based on how you feel. But common sense, was it the right decision? No, not at the time. You weren't ready, you weren't prepared. And then you end up in a situation where you regret. You can't do it, it's life. Who named so? It was a pastor guy that did the thing that was on over the news. I don't want to talk about the specific thing because I don't want chance to get demonetized. But he was the pastor that did the thing, and with the whole ark and all of that stuff. You can look him up on YouTube. You'll get everything that you need to.
They know the
Some people.
pastor where everybody did that go viral off and you don't forget.
So
The
he did the
pastor where
thing,
everybody go viral after you.
right? And so 50 years you are go wait to know if you want to marry. No, whenever we feel that it's necessary, she says she feel like it, then we say okay. And then no, when me, because I think a lot of people's perception of marriage has changed, and I don't know where the shift in getting married has changed. Usually, because a lot of people are trying to say traditionally you're supposed to get
Just
married.
a minute, Kerr. Guys, share out the live. The live streaming just begin. This is about marriage. Share out the live, guys. Continue.
All right. So a lot of persons' perspective on marriage has shifted because they want it to be traditional and that's how it's supposed to be and whatever. However, traditionally, a man usually approaches a female of interest, and when they're in their relationship, he proposes to her and asks her to get married, and then it is her job to say yes or no. Nowadays, the standards are being projected onto the man. They are basically forcing the man, if you don't get married to me, or if you don't love me, you won't marry me, or things like that. That's not healthy for the relationship. You can't force a man into getting married to you. You can't force a man into loving you. You can't force a man to spend the rest of your life with you. It needs to be something mutual between both of you. He has to love you and want to do it, and you have to love him and want to do it. And not only that, that's when feelings are involved. Mentally, financially, emotionally, both of you have to be prepared for the long game of being married. It's not, oh, something I feel like I want to do, and if you love me, you will do it. Cool, all right. Then when things start go downhill, maybe we don't make as much money, maybe things now work out and all of that now. Then what? What happens then? You understand? These are things where you have to take into consideration as an adult. Let me see. Oh, Father Demon, you are talk. Sure. Yes, exactly, that guy. Some people are okay with each other, and when they married, it finished the same way. Yeah, with some people. I'm not saying that I'm not against marriage, you know. A lot of people think that I'm against marriage and stuff. I'm not against marriage. I'm for marriage. And I wanted to get married when I was 17 years old. Unfortunately, yeah, that's how early. My plan was leave school, find a woman, get married, settle down, raise your family, and dead. That was the plan, right? Life worked differently, right? And you find out that there are different types of people and they have different agendas, and sometimes their agendas are more sadistic than yours, and sometimes they're all in it for themselves, right? So life just different. And from that, I have learned that you never really know a person. It's always a matter of chance, right? So for better or for worse, it doesn't matter, right? Mommy Charms, I have to go because I'm getting late. Thank you for today as
Okay,
well
Seti, and
as to
thanks
your
for coming.
co-host.
Thank you for being here this late, Seti. Thank you so much.
No problem at all, right? But yeah, marriage, wonderful. Do I recommend it? Of course, right? Do I recommend it to everyone? Not everyone should get married. Not everyone is prepared for the responsibility of being married. And not everyone should get married for the reasons that they think they should get married for. Hello, Carl. Because you sing sassy, you know, no, him give me ring and me put it back in the box because no boy
Hey,
block my future.
hey, Sassy not easy, you know. Sassy said no boy now block our future.
Hey, I don't know if me go on for me and me propose to you and
Oh God, hey, Sassy always make me. Oh, me couldn't miss. Why you think me never miss you, Sassy? Eh? Come
okay
on.
then. Okay
Mr.
then.
YouTube call. One more question. Okay. As you see in my title box,
Yeah.
I didn't have a title, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say, no, in my custom description, look what I wrote. So can I add a bit of these, what we talk about to that custom description too?
Hold on, let me refresh the page. See what's up.
Sashibu, me I go answer you, me just wait till Mr. YouTube because do nothing me now answer you. We are getting right there. That's why Mr. Share out the live, it just begin.
All right. That's
The custom description.
the hashtags that you're using.
And I can also use some in hashtags too.
I mean, you can use the hashtags too, but the hashtags don't do as much. They just tag the videos to other videos. So if persons click the hashtag, then your video will actually be tagged to that one. But they don't necessarily do a lot.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Only like if for example you want other persons to like find your channel easier or your videos easier, you can say, oh, if you type in hashtag Charms Lifestyle, you can find all of my videos and stuff like that. That's like what that can do, right? So wait, what
yeah, me always put that in my description. My name.
After I'm an idiot, not even know if that can go on my finger again. That rough. But hey, do you?
Oh.
Right? You know the reason why you never take the ring? Can I hit on that? No. When the missus ready, we can have the conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. You say we can do it in a question, hashtag in a sentence, right? Look, I'm gonna tell you what I have now. And tell me if this is all right. Okay. So I'm gonna do a sentence in a hashtag now, right? So I'm gonna use motivational speech to grow your channel. So beside every word I put a hashtag. Is that okay?
No, you don't need to put the hashtags. You can put one comma.
Oh, so that would go down in the tags. Down in the tags in the bottom.
No, like in the description you can put the comma. Or if you put the tags, you can put the comma as well.
Okay, no problem. I'll do that. Okay. I'm learning. Guys, I'm learning. I'm learning. Sassy said that, sir. You think never walk up and down in an engagement ring over 8 years after me no. No man, me have another sentence to write. So hey, Sassy not easy, you know. Then Sassy.
No, I think you're not supposed to sit down and have a conversation as to the direction of the relationship and whether or not you plan for marriage or just a ring because of what you did want, or whether you give you the ring because I think I did something I didn't want to do at the time. You just have to sit down and talk about it. I know man not easy to talk to, especially when they're on a certain level. Some man don't no matter how old they get, they're just not mature enough you can have a conversation with them.
Man can be very wicked. Story time. I had a friend, may her soul rest in peace. Uno wouldn't know. Me don't know if YouTube can know when Woolworth did have escalator. I go up and down. Sassy wouldn't know cause Sassy not so old. Anyway, I had a friend crutch me I tell about. Story time. When she crutch, and she crutch for the man. And she will tell you how when she meet this barefoot boy and him not have nothing. Yeah? And the first thing she got crutch for him are 2 left foot a boot. Them time the sellers used to the on Princess Street. 2 left foot a boot, she said she crutch first for him. Game. And told this boy in a hot boy, remember, you know, she class him as the barefoot boy who not have nothing. And then now, she said she clutch and turn him in a hot boy. Yeah? Him can change him clothes the wall 5 times a day, shoes 5 times a day till other woman start see him now. Nobody never look on him before him reach where him there, but to him reach this and now, other woman start see him now. So this girl come down from Florida and she like him and him start date her, but she said sometime cause she said she tell him, say, look here, man. She said them all come to him for them go and go do bad things out the road. And she tell him, say, watch your man, me we go out, they go look it and carry it, come here, you just stay home. She said one day when she go down a Woolworth and thief the big bottle of coffee, 8 months pregnant, the security just kick her up in her crutches and splinter the bottle of coffee underneath her right out of Woolworth door there so. And the way all them do her with her big 8 months belly. That all the people them on King Street. After go on all police come, she say one day again she have to street naked down there for them not carry her away. Cause a pair of that she do. And she said sometime he will leave there, like his mother selling at the market, Coronation Market, sometime he will leave there and he will let him go look food, because she said sometimes them they home them not have nothing to eat. And he will left him go look, but she said any hours him come back with the food because his mother selling at the market. She said, look, she noticed now these days when him go to market, he will left on all 9 o'clock in the morning and all 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, him not come back yet. But when him come back, him a come with the food. By then now she gone 3, baby. She said one day now she decides say she go to market now because the mother know her and she know the mother and everything. Because him gone out and him not come back and them the home and them hungry, so she decide now say she go see how I keep him because all of a sudden things change. When she go to market gate, you know that little who know Coronation Market, you see that little lane there right in front of the big gate we go up the road. She said one little bar it up, them don't know if it's still there. And right there she said him and the partner them sit down and drink. Because that girl they meet now. So she said she go at the bar door and she call him and she said, like should I say to him, say, Mikey, how you left say you're gonna look food and with them home hungry and you not come back. By then now the woman get up and just start cussing her, you know, and she feel go on and left her man alone and blah 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 blah. And him at this one she know to the woman, you know. Him a tell the woman now say him no know her, you know. But she said there was 5 women in there, 5 of them as women in the bar sit down. And one of them sit down and she listen, she never say nothing while everybody a flare up. And she said, that one day when the story done, the lady called her one side and said to her, say, you know him? And she said, she said to the lady, say, yes, I am pregnant, 5 left, say, I come look food and I 2 me not see him not come home. You know? Cause the girl where him there with no other woman's sister, you know. And she said the girl go in her bag and take out 100 US and give her and say, go on home, go cook food for you and your picnic them. Yeah, and she said she take the 100 US and she go home. And the man come in. He come in, you know, he go in with the food tonight, you know. And then him start to sit down now and tell her, say, boy, I bet time I look to improve them living condition also. You know, say one day it continue, you know, it not change, not change. So she love him now because she there home, not change. One day, you know, one of her friend come now, she say one of her friend run come call her breathless and say, like say, Annette, Annette, you know, say me see Mikey down at register general, a Slipe Road where you used to go register baby, down there so. You know, say me see Mikey down at Slipe Road and married. And she run go down there, go, but when them go down there, the wedding gone, it done. And she go back home because she never see him. And my man come in with the food again, you know. I food him go look, you know. And him come back in with the food. And him dead with her and him she cook and him eat and them sit down and they laugh and them chat. In the evening now, she see him beard and dress up, same soon come, you know, say at the wedding reception him gone. At the wedding reception him gone. And him go at the wedding reception. And the wedding reception done and him come back home yard. But then now it's like some complications start now, like maybe the woman a complain now. So when him do now, he move out. And the PR house now and tell her say him a go over his mother house, go spend some time with his mother. And that after the woman can come at the mother yard now, you know. So cause like the woman a complain now, say she not have enough time with him when she there. So one day she said no, one day she just pick up herself and go over the mother yard, you know, because I tell her say he not married, you know. So like she said, when she go over there now and she enter the house, when she go in at the house, the all of the wedding picture them hang up in the house. And like him come and distract her and hug her up and carry her back outside to go talk to her. And she said by the time she come back in the house, you know, the whole of the picture them take down off of the wall. The mother take them down. And him go away, him and the girl married, she filed for him and him go away. And she said that was the last time she hear from that man. She never hear from him again until she dead now. So man not easy. And a poor pitney she have for him. And him never know how one of them look after them grow up out time sight. So them not easy. You see them there. Let me see Mr. Juba in the chat. But
Just to
yeah,
add to that though, Charms, right? And
yeah.
no, while me understand say you not necessarily talk about like man in general, but man and woman have their wicked ways because at the end of the
That
day,
is true.
this we're based on the perspective how me see this story, there's a lot of layers to unpack here. Because you also have to take into consideration, say, this woman left from one different country and coming to one different country and meet one man and get confronted by one female. We have children and meet the man mother. So in a this situation, two wicked women in this situation. One wicked man, you know, two wicked women. The woman will take the woman baby father from her and her child. And the mother of that man that allowed it to
True.
happen. So, despite how wicked the man might be, despite how wicked that man might be, this woman will take her father from his children. And a mother will allow her son to do that. Those two are worse than the man. Because
true.
they instigate it, they allow it, and they encourage it. Right? Those two are the worst two people in that entire story. Me not say the man right in a wine do. Because he's opportunistic. He might look a better if just for himself and he don't care about the woman nor in children. Right? That is a scumbag. No doubt about it. However, for a mother look upon her son and allow him to abandon his responsibility like
True,
that,
true.
right? She are by far the worst out of everybody, and her even have the audacity to cover it up for her son. She are the worst out of everybody in that the story,
True.
right? So this is not a story about a wicked man. This is a story about a wicked mother, right?
A
Who
wicked mother.
destroy our grandchildren in life,
Mm-hmm.
destroy our great grandchildren in life, destroy a person who she's supposed to accept as part of our family, a person who bring our grandchildren, 3 grandparents to that, and you destroy that just for little US dollar. A wicked woman is that, man.
She said the only person who was very lenient with her was the girl's sister. And the girl quarreled with her sister and tell her, said, no, she can't do that because put herself in a pair of shoes. And she said, all when the girl go away, the girl take her address and send money come give her. The man now look on her.
So she said, enough
After,
boy mother stay so. Me know my mother for
after
fuck
she
would have broke my
thief
2 foot and
and
drive me
put
go
him,
fuck
because
me.
as she thief, and put him where him there to look good to make other woman see him,
Which
Because she
is,
said
alright,
when she pick him up, nobody now look on him.
goes back to the point when me tell you again, when me tell you, so like, at the end of the day, you do not know what the heart of a human being carries. You just have to just be careful out here and just protect yourself and just be mentally prepared. So at any given moment, things can go to the absolute worst and you have to just push through that, right? And this is just an extreme example. As I said, there's so many layers to unpack. The things what she engage herself in, if she mean herself any good, and if the man mean her any good, and then try to make she leave that the life there. The boy mother should have tried to make she leave that the life there. The bringing children into that the kind of environment and that the kind of lifestyle. There's a lot of things that are so wrong with this situation, right? They set up themselves for failure upon so many different levels, right? The situation dissolved the way how it dissolved, and it's unfortunate, right? It's very unfortunate, but it could have been so much more worse. And truth.
I'm
The woman
sassy.
could have,
I'm sassy, right? Yeah, repeat.
okay.
Sassy no use,
The woman could have go down there to go confront him, and the woman kill her on the spot. Now the 3 people them without her mother, and then turn around and send home the man too. Now you have children here now we don't have no parents. Things could have go so much worse. And these are the kind of thought process where you have when you go through life. People are saying, yeah, I live paranoid and something. No, me I live in the reality where cruel people exist, where do cruel things to other people with nothing to gain from it. That's the reality where we live in. But you're rough, man. You're rough.
Not true, man.
Charms, I
True,
go
true.
and watch the chats and come
Yeah,
after
man,
it.
and again, I can't stop. Thank you for being here. Thank you
Just
so much for being here. Okay,
yeah, man, no problem. I'm just
and
doing what
enjoy
anybody
the
else
rest
would
of
do.
your day.
Yeah, man. So my inner chats I go and catch up on this.
Okay.
My lovely
So me I
sister.
go answer Sashibu now. Me I go welcome Juba. Welcome Juba. Welcome. And me I go answer Sashibu now because Sashibu say how me sell her husband to simple things. So in case you never know Sashibu, simple things put her mark pan EZW long time for her daughter-in-law, for her niece, and me never have no control over it. You understand? So are you now have to work your way in and say you can't change nothing? Keisha still there? Me, me not clean up any woman, boy, child. After me and your mother. Yeah, man. Things like that do happen. And me go again and see where mother-in-law choose other girls over them daughter-in-law, them original daughter-in-law, because them can get stuff from the other one because she travel. And when she travel, she can carry this or that come give you. You choose she. Hey, Lord God, me don't want to talk that story upon you. Me don't know who I watch me. Me don't know who I watch me can't talk that story then. And choose the daughter-in-law who can give her things, the fake daughter-in-law over the real daughter-in-law, because the fake daughter-in-law travels and she can send down one little something come give you, and she can do this for you, give you one little chum change in your pocket. Oh please. That's what you call licky licky. Serve him right, sassy. Yeah, girl, sassy. Me deal with my in-law, them still cause me have a good heart, but them mash me up, laugh out loud, say sassy boo diva. Me nah go deal with none of them girls, said sassy diva. When me confront Izzy, simple say, you look here, look here, you know. You see, you see, when me confront Izzy, simple say, you approve it, so me happy go step aside. Oh my God, eh, uno really have my idea, you know. Then, all if me never approve it, simple go say me approve it. No, cause she see a she first did there. A she first see man decide say she want him for her niece. So from she see man decide say she want him for her niece, everybody come now want him, them can't get him. No, sir. Me will see them and run past them like this. We hear such a boy say about her easy double uh simple. Really? You better you go share with simple niece and yourself, yeah, and then you know decide who will get the throne. You know, Diva. Then Diva, question to you now. Sashi. Sorry, Sashi, cause I two Diva there. Sashi boo. So let me ask you something now. Then I EZW have the last say, you know. Neither me, nor simple, nor you not have the last say, you know. EZW have the last say. So when you need to know, I confirm from EZW who him want if I you are a simple niece. So you take me out of it. Now get me another part, then not get me involved. Just get the confirmation from EZW to find out who him want if I you are simple niece and take me out of it completely. Just you simple EZW and the niece stay night. Take me out of it. You just take me out of it. You can imagine how much stuff she got filed because they don't know where the stock are. Oh, true. I that catch me cause my ex-girl buy him car when me never buy him. Oh, see there? Me tell you, mother-in-law, they not mother-in-law, in-laws on a whole, they are like that. Them will love you, you know. But once them see one that woman coming at the picture where can give them something over you, all right, they saw them ahead. Yeah, big guy, yeah, say sassy. Juba say yes. Me no buy no man no car. Him go buy that himself. But no, but you see, in some cases like this again, you know, you see, once it is like this, Sashibu, she buy him car where him could have it by himself. Let me tell you something. Him have to do as she says. Because if him not do as she says, him not have no car to drive. I'm gonna take back the car. You understand? She go take back the car. Him can't look for one other woman because she go take back the car. She have him right now as a boy. Him a boy for she right now. Because him can't do without she. Because if him not do what she say, him not have no car for drive. If it mash up from the woman end or not from the man end, because the man can't go nowhere. Because as she right now a for him financial source. So him can't go nowhere. Unless him a go find another person in a better position than she and just decide say him a go chance it and go. But right now, him not go nowhere, can't go nowhere left far. Oh, she is a crash, but she don't know. The only way him a go if him not get one of that car. She have to go by him a next one. Whoa, you made big and loud. And Mystic is still in the building. Welcome back, Mystic. And guys, if you don't have my pin link, which is my super chatter, you can connect with her and she will come back to you. I'm back, had to go on the road, says Mystic. Welcome back, Mystic. Juba Sela for Lord, hello, Sassy, says Mystic. Sashibu, hello, says Mystic. Hello, Juba, says Mystic. Well, me not try to ask about them relationship, but she in Jamaica too, so I don't know how the car business work for them because she back school now and she is the one with the car and him work too. Okay. Hey Mystic, says Boo. Hey Ann, says Diva. Him run the show. Him have all the next woman in there with foot and that's what she ugly so. She want got boy and have a oh, okay. It's sweet. You say it's sweet, Juba? Like what load sashi. So Keisha said, Charms, me going to need rent money from you, Charms. Your hours, them can change. Me, where say? Some hours them can change, so you're gonna need rent money. Eh? How much rent I go cost? Yes, as she take care of himself. Oh, you live a fine and make him comfortable. So he, okay, okay. So the one who live in Jamaica make him comfortable, but the one who live in foreign don't make him comfortable. Look at him. Can I tell you, Sassy? I saw man steer. I saw man steer. Can I tell you, Sassy? And boy, don't worry about it. Hello, you know ever hear that saying? I say, we say, what goes around comes right back around, and the same knife with sticky sheep, it's sticky goat. Bear this in mind. You see, anything a man or a woman do to another person, it'll come right back round to them. This is something when me prove already with one friend when me have. Same way like how the man treat him wife and divorce him wife. Move out left his wife, then divorce the wife and go move in with she. At the same way him treat she to one other woman. What goes around comes right back around. Same knife with sticky sheep and each sticky goat. So be careful of the things that you do in life because it's gonna come right back at you. No, Keisha, me never say me I do 1 hour. When it the 1 hour, normally me would do 2 hours. Normally I would do 2 hours. So I decided now that I was just gonna do 1 more hour on the one that was already done and the end. Then Keisha, you are one of them who met me the year too. So you can't say that. Laugh out loud, Hoshia Keisha. You are one of them who met me the year too. So not Diva alone met me the year. The whole town met me the year. Because Diva did just come in at the chat and me never get done. Diva never make me laugh yet. So me could did end the life. Me did happy laugh because me know Diva come give me something to laugh about. Yeah. Jesus, so you better get pure 100 in your class, Sassy. Sassy. Mm-mm. That means, Sassy, that means him did I deny you with it to she. Because if she said she was the only one, that means she have no knowledge about you. She said she will try and learn. Yes. Oh, the man buy the car. Okay. So maybe the girl car, but she just give me to drive. Maybe I not really feel him car. Maybe the girl car, but to him can drive. She just give me to drive. And Sashi, she at work. Okay, Sashi. That's a true charm. Hey, him don't tell her about you. Because if you have to send the receipt to her to prove she are true, him not tell her about you. Yeah, because maybe him can drive. But maybe enough him car. Because if a PR man buy the car give she, there is no way she can give him the car for drive. Because we all know what Jamaican men give. So Sashibu, when you always go down there, she always see you don't know what Sashi, you don't know what him tell her say no. When even if you used to go him house, him can maybe him there with her from them time and him could all tell her say you am cousin or you are some family member. Them wicked like that. Tell her say him cousin come from foreign and him cousin will come stay there sometime till she ready to go back. You never know. But him tell her say, me not think she a tell no lie on him. Keisha, hey, then then Keisha, where am I gonna get the money from to give her back? And him not have it. Yeah. But maybe because she's so much in love, she give him the car to handle, to drive instead of she driving it. That's what I'm saying. Look here. She never know. See, you say you're not sleep there. Him stay at your house. Sashi, you don't know where him tell that girl say. Me believe say him never tell the girl about you. That I my belief. Maybe as me tell you, he tell her say him cousin, cause you can be him cousin, you can be him you can be some relatives to him. Maybe I that him tell she. You don't know what him tell them wicked like that, Sashi Boo. Oh, then him now if he tell some lie if he get the car, Sassy, then you blame him. Him have to tell some lie if he get the car to drive. Sassy, I'm gonna tell you something, you see? You see the word when name love? Sometimes it blind with eyes. All when we see the truth and know say the truth, we pretend like not no go so. Him tell she something. For she not believe say you and him have that relationship. Me can tell you that. And as I say, the space never there the house. So him can all use that too. Our cousin, hey, based off her experience. Actually, I don't want to go in a certain details because not everything I can talk on this platform. But basically, I know something similar like that. The guy, every night him sleep at the woman yard, you know. Nobody knows him there with the woman, you know. But he tell the other woman say, him father come up from country, so him have to sleep down at him cousin yard. That are the woman, they must sleep in the night time every night. Two of them are wrap up in a bed, I'm cousin. So he tell the woman say, Because him father come from country and a space now up him yard, up him mother yard where him live, him have to give the father for him space and sleep at him cousin yard. But and him father must say I go spend 2 weeks. But all when the 2 weeks done, him still have to sleep at him cousin yard. So like nobody no know say him and the woman there, you know. But like when the woman asks, so your father not gone yet? So because him have to pass the woman every day to go to the cousin, cause at the workplace, and him have to pass there every day to come back because it's like a one way in and one way out. So him have to pass there. So it's like the woman start suspect says something not right now because him same father stay 2 weeks and him every night him go down there now. Hey, a taxi the man start take past the workplace at night time because sometimes the woman work at night, sometimes she work at day. So the man when him a pass there so not necessarily taxi, you know, somebody who he might know a go down the road they will drive, he beg them a drop down the road just for the woman not see him. A morning time are the same thing until the whole thing just bust out a proposal. And that I know you know say this man and this woman there where him a hide from morning because he no want the other woman to know say I'm woman. You see how them wicked? So you don't know where my tell her say. Him can tell her something which she not believe say you and him have a relationship going and when true this woman love this man, she believe everything we him say. He can't go so sassy. Keisha, you're too bad. Mystic say I'm still here in the background taking in the soap opera, opera, day and the days of our life. Keisha, you're too bad. Laugh out loud, Mystic says Keisha. We tell him about the money, Keisha, and it burn him cause him go make complaint to one of him friends say him can't believe me would ask him back for me money. And Sashi say again, yes, him tell her about me, but him make it seems like the relationship now work cause me paranoid according to him. She know about me at first, but along the way, him tell her something else. Okay. Like, this are more than mix up and soap opera as well, Mystic say. And more than soap opera this. And days of our lives. Keisha, you're too bad. Okay. Oh, well, I must think so. No, now gonna make me cook my dinner, you know. continuation of Mystic story. Hey, Mystic. Lord, I hope them people that not listening, I know someone very close to me. Um, was along with this man. The man go up on farm work a lot of times. Him take real good care of a married man. He was also the wife. And the man tell the wife say him cousin I come spend some time with them. I mean, so the three people are going in at the same house now. And she get her own bedroom. Everything works well. She get her own bedroom. She becomes the helper now because as she start cook now for everybody eat and everybody sit down around the table together and eat. And this woman was so comfortable with it that she even left the two people them in her house at daytime go where work. So like we are said to this person now, you need to stop it because you don't know when the woman are gonna start think and whap it back on owner because obviously when the woman gone at work at that time, them have for them time. I mean like me no mean like they are the house 1, 2 or 1, 3. Me mean like they are the woman house 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, Come on. Even if you did take the chance in the beginning, so long you're there the people them place. We have to tell her so she needs she leave to let the people them play and all when this woman I left the man no want the woman to left, The man no want the woman to I tell her so she can't stay. You saw God have mercy. Some things happen all yeah. God. Hey, Keisha no easy, Keisha said that both of them did we eat 3 meals a day. You're lucky. Me not ending. Me not private nothing. If you see my title, it is a chit chat. We talk about any topic that come up. That's what is in my description box. Oh no, hey, you don't think you not make me go cook my dinner? Yeah, in my life, no one go cook my dinner. Not too bad. Diva says she's back. She did get a phone call. You understand? And let me tell you something, man. And she are prepared enough for everybody eat now. Poor woman no know nothing what happening in her house. Oh God. Hey, me not stay. We don't know, you know. Me I go end it now. Diva and Keisha. Me I go end it now because it's now 6:36 p.m. and I don't even take the meat out of the fridge yet. So here we are, guys, at the end of it this. See you now in the next video. Stay tuned for tomorrow. All right, Sassy, me I go cook. So, guys, I'm gonna love you right here and leave you, okay? I'm gonna cook. It was nice being here with you today, guys. Trust me, it was nice being here with you. And I'm gonna come with a topic tomorrow. I'm gonna put it up from now. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And I love you all. See you later. A tuteler, okay? A tuteler means see you later. So I'll see you later all. Hey, man, I stay there and read all I want to write, you know, because you not keep me here for the whole day. Okay, you're not about tomorrow. Anyway, whenever you are about, it's okay. We understand. Okay, tomorrow on Thursday. Me not look pa uno, me gone left uno, me I love uno and leave uno now. Later. If me if you turn up here, read everything you want to write, me now go away. Later.